Should hopefully pass soon, but
Shall see. So yeah, I think Eldwin, you mentioned you said meeting your old trainer.
oh yeah,
Go ahead.
I was just like yeah, I was excited to do stuff like with some characters like the my Eldwin's father's old trainer.
Now remind me, was it your mother? Well, are either of your parents dead, or are you just unsure about both of them?
Uh, I know Eldon's mother is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it's like killed by the mercenaries, and
Now, was there a specific mercenary group that you wanted to be responsible for that, like the Steel Shadow or some other one?
I'm not. It's like I don't think it's not a specific one. Like just one hired to deal with them. Like if you want to tie it in for like Steel Shadow or something, or another group that's prevalent, that'd be cool too. But
Yeah, I can think about it. Well, not Beryl, but Mary, your character, the Yanti, are there any specific backstory elements that you'd like to kind of side quest to explore?
I mean, we talked about her finding the other Yanti that she was looking for among the Steel Shadow when we reached Revan's Pass. Like that was way back before we got there.
Mm-hmm.
So we never really explored that. But I mean, you want something new besides that?
Oh, we could definitely work with that. So she believed there were some of her people within Revan's Pass. We didn't get to explore it because things didn't exactly work out in Revan's Pass.
No. She's very specifically looking for one Yanti man.
Mm-hmm.
He left the monastery 3 years ago. He had communicated with her regularly. They've been friends since childhood. They were each other's first lovers. But he, kind of had wanderlust, and he left the monastery 3 years ago and has been traveling. And she was receiving letters from him regularly, and those letters suddenly stopped. So she started following like the path of basically the letters that she'd received. And at some point in her search, she got wind of this adventuring group based in Candleholm who had a Yanti man with them. Now, obviously, Faustus was not the man she was looking for, but that was my hook that led her to the group.
Yeah, and then you kind of discovered it wasn't him. Was there something? Now remind me, just because there's a lot of stuff for me to keep track of. Was there something that made you think Revan, or what made you think that who you were searching for was in Revan's Pass?
That was your suggestion.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so I'm not set on that. You suggested that he might have gotten involved with the Steel Shadow somehow, and that's where I would find him. But that was actually a good bit before we. What's that?
That was an out of game thing we talked about. Not an in-game
that was
breadcrumb.
a conversation we had after a session one night.
Okay. But yeah, so your thing would be more to continue your search for this person you're looking for.
And I'm honestly not. I'm not really I'm not set on having a side quest of any significance. Just that, it would be interesting for her to at least find out breadcrumbs about him along the way, even if she still doesn't find him for some time.
Yeah, well, I mean, game-wise, we're kind of to a point in the story where we can explore some of these things. Because, everything's kind of settling down. So it's definitely something we can look into. I just have to figure out, whose
Yeah.
whose side story stuff I want to do first.
Well, and
Um,
the other hook that we discussed was that kind of gave her kind of a reason to stay with the group and an investment in our quest was her one of the monks kind of was her main like tutor and father figure when she was growing up. He was like the kind of obsessed with the ley line lore because he had like a mild you said he could have like a mild sense not see them the way that the girls do, but like some vague like sensation when he's near them or something like that. And
yeah,
so I kind of pictured him like obsessively studying ley line lore, kind of the way Dr. Jones Senior does it does about
like the
Grail lore
Grail. Yeah,
and so when she was started up with this group and learned kind of about these girls and the ley line stuff, that's kind of like why she's like now invested.
yeah. So your initial investment was searching for this man, but then it kind of became the ley line stuff over
Yeah.
time. But there still is that, those breadcrumbs with that person you were seeking. And
And I put names. I named the monastery. I named the priest. I named the Yanti I'm looking for. Like I put them all in my character sheet.
oh, okay,
But we never actually established where the monastery is.
yeah, we can look into establishing that. Um, and Samuel, I know you were wanting to explore. I think your cousin's identity or someone else in your family, right? For your backstory stuff.
That would be his ex-boyfriend's, which is the same person that cussed him.
Okay, so you'd want something kind of focusing on the person who cursed you to make you turn into an elf,
Yeah,
which
I
was
have a
like an ex-lover of yours.
I have a headcanon of why he cussed them, but feel free to do something else.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, the more information you give me, the more I can like work it in. But
Yeah,
I can.
my headcanon, which can change if you want to, I'll be happy to, is that he did it on accident.
Oh, accidentally use the magic on you.
Yeah,
All right, that's an.
but
Yeah, or maybe like you didn't know he did it by accident or something. Like maybe you find out later, like you thought he was mad at you or something, but then you find out it was an accident, something like that.
yeah, something like that.
Oh, okay. Where's Anvir? He didn't say he
Oh
was
yeah,
missing today, did he? I
oh
don't think so.
yeah. Don't worry, I do see Andrea in here first.
Like I said, I really want at least 4 of you before we do that battle. Because the Elder Brain is, yeah, with 3 people, that might be risky.
Oh yeah.
Let me give him another message.
Yeah, usually Andrea is one of the first 3 people in here.
Yeah, maybe give him like 5 minutes and see if I hear back from him. Like I said, we could discuss more about side quest stuff. Because I'm sure you all have some story points saved up. So I'd like to, maybe after this, Mind Flayer stuff.
I
Not
have
saying
2.
that it's ending with the Elder Brain, but at some point we'll get through this. Finishing up the storyline, and then maybe like we can do something with one of your backstories.
I forgot. What can I do with this? Where is the story point rules? I know you posted one somewhere.
It's on the Discord under house rules, I think. Under like information.
Yep, I say it. House rules.
Yeah. This cough is driving me crazy. So, if I'm not able to get in touch with anyone else, do you guys have anything else you'd like to work on today for the game? Not really sure what we could do. I mean, I guess we could do like, I don't know, I'm not sure what we could do at this point. We could try to fight the Elder Brain. I really wish we had at least 4, though.
Well, to do that, we would definitely need some NPCs control our 2 allies.
Yeah, I really don't want to be taking control of people's characters, though. I can help it. Like, half the fun is their being strategic, not me like fighting against myself.
Yeah, because although they are powerful, I don't think so. Volley and Dosha would do too much here, and I don't even think they're here.
Yeah. In the past, I've just brought in the NPCs to fill the ranks. I just don't think that's as much fun with as having you guys do it. Oh wait, AJ said he'll be on in a bit. Okay, good. So he is coming in.
So we reset 4.
Let's see, who was the scribe? LJ.
Yes, I was.
LJ. Right, so we do have a temp journal post from you. Why don't we do, if you're ready, like a, well, hang on. Yeah, I guess we could start the recap, at least get that out of the way, because I think everyone here is kind of knows what's going on anyway. So yeah, if you can, maybe a recap of last time.
Sure.
Awesome.
Give me 1 second, let me pull it up. Oh, that's not it. Where are you?
And you wrote temp. Do you do you have like plans to put in a different recap in there?
What is it? It should be posted.
Oh, under journal it says oh, never mind. Yeah, it just said temp. Now I don't see it saying temp.
Yeah, I had that there for if I didn't post it in time before the next one was posted.
Alright.
But I removed that, posted a new one, I'm not sure. But yeah, we deal with the flashback. I hear a voice and go over the sit over by the bots. I talk with the person later known as Inkra and ask if anyone knows him using a note. On there mentions Inkra. Intravar? Is that how you say it? His full name. Yeah, sure. And we made a truce. After a short rest, Johan opens the lock and a doll walks out and it binds itself to me. We leave, turn the corner, and fight a vampire mind flayer. After the combat, a trap explodes on Johan. Nash finds the dagger and Johan picks a lock. We then open the door, see the Elder Brain, and start fighting the Mind Flayer and the Elder Brain. Focusing on the Elder Brain after killing a Mind Flayer.
Alright. Yeah, we were pretty much in a pitched battle with this elder brain thing that had been harrying the group whenever they were in its territory.
I didn't even realize how low my health was.
Yeah, so it is the 89th of spring at 7 p.m. Give AJ a few more minutes.
I also forgot about Nasir's totally normal and really cool not a cursed dagger.
Oh, the dagger she found.
Yeah, the totally not a cuss dagger.
I don't even remember. Like I vaguely remember, but I don't remember the details of that.
You found
I think
it,
it's-
I believe, up here.
Yeah.
Wait, like let me. I wasn't in the right screen. Can you ping again? Oh,
Like,
that's
back
right. Like
here.
I was like, I went to hand it to our rogue, and like then apparently I don't want to part with it anymore.
Yeah, so you might be cursed.
Usual.
If you
The
can't
totally
drop a
not a cuss
weapon,
dagger that is definitely cuss dagger.
yeah, might definitely be cursed. Alright, so as
Problem-
for the scribe for this week, Johan's going to be late, so I don't think he should do scribe, but I'll keep him at the top of the list. Anvir would be next, so hopefully he's okay
Hopefully so,
doing
huh?
it.
So how do I? The problem is most of my weapons are martial, 5 feet. This thing's fucking 20 feet in the air.
Well, how high can you jump?
How high can you jump?
I think, if I remember the rules, you can jump up to your strength modifier plus 1 or something.
So if that was the case when we go see, it would be 6 feet.
Okay, so that would put you in range of 15 feet. So if something could give you, or something gives you flight, maybe.
That or I activate the ring as a bonus action, which would that? Because it triples your jump distance.
Oh yeah, so yeah, then with your ring active, you could easily jump up there and start hacking away. Maybe even grab the
So-
wall, but you'd probably have to drop your shield.
But I could just jump up and down.
Well, the biggest issue with that, unless the ring says otherwise or the jump spell says otherwise, is falling back down 20 feet without a acrobatics check would deal damage to you.
It's a ring of jumping, not a ring of landing.
Yeah. Just hurl
It's only
yourself
what
like
you
30 feet up in the air and then break your leg.
Looking up, it's if you move at least 10 feet before jumping, you can jump. You can do a high jump of 3 plus your strength modifier. If it's
Okay.
just like, if it's without 10 feet of movement, it's half that.
Okay, so it would be 8 feet then, normally? So you could jump 24 feet with the ring, but again, that would be a 20-foot fall, beating 2d6 damage
Yeah.
without either, like, acrobatics or, like, you grab onto the wall with a free hand. You have to do some, like,
Yeah.
parkour stuff. It's the
Yeah.
problem with gravity. It's a fickle mistress.
This might be the most LJ thing you. Is there any way I would be able to jump on top of the Elder Brain?
Sure. That would probably involve acrobatics to not, like, fall when it moves, but you could certainly try.
Yeah, make LJ a cowboy.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like, if you jump on top of it, yeah, it would probably require some checks, but if you get up there, like, it might be hard for it to shake you off.
Like, considering I can't imagine a giant brain moves that far. or that much.
No.
You know it has some telekinetic abilities, so if you're not careful, it might just be able to toss you with telekinesis.
True.
But the only way to find out is to try.
And try. So, bonus action, ring of jumping. So, I would have to use my entire jump to land on top of it with acrobatics, or would I have to dash jump?
Oh, well, depending on your movement. Let's see, 5, 10, 15. So you need 25 feet and probably about... How high do you jump? What's the ring?
Oh, was it?
24
24,
feet?
it's-
Alright,
yeah.
so if it's 20 feet up, you'd probably like hit the side of the brain and have to climb up onto it, which would probably be in athletics. And then once you're on, you might have to do an acrobatics check each round to not fall off. Because it'd be moving around a bunch.
Problem with that is debt, and I have a shit debt.
Yeah.
You sure it couldn't be strength face?
I mean, you could try to do something with strength, but even if you grabbed onto it, like you'd still have to keep yourself steady while it was moving and trying to get you off, you know?
I wonder if I jump on top of it, slash at it twice, third one stab my sword into the brain and hold onto it. Not pull it out, just hold onto it. Would that work?
Well, the only way to know is to try.
Oh.
Science.
Well, this might be an idiot mistake, but still, LJ.
LJ did like punch a boulder once, so
And also move a boulder.
yeah. Or yeah, moved a boulder. So he's done some crazy stuff. Some help with story points. Maybe you can spend some story points to try to anchor yourself up there. Where is AJ?
How I would anchor myself.
He didn't like say they was gonna be gone this week anywhere, did he?
No, well, he just messaged me a little while ago, and he said he was having a, like a tough day, but he was logging on in a bit. It's like, yeah, it was like 10 minutes ago, though.
Well, JJ was a Minecraft, and now he's not. So there's Onver.
Oh, we have it on here. Make sure you're all displaying as your characters.
Yes, I totally am displaying as the bunny. LJ is totally bunny.
Bunny Man.
Oh, they just becomes what is it called? A Harangon?
Yes.
Parangon, yeah.
Oh yeah, they also get a bonus to jump.
I'm actually really excited about the new edition stuff. Some of it looks really cool.
Oh yeah.
So many people
like-
complaining about it. I'm like, you guys are crazy. This stuff looks awesome.
I'm just disappointed about the Ranger, but other than that, everything seemed cool.
What was wrong with the Ranger?
All of their features are tied to Hunter's Mark, but the problem is that Hunter's Mark, their other half of their features are tied to like around spellcasting, but Hunter's Mark is still concentration, and all of the Ranger spells are still concentration. So it's like, you just don't get spells. You just have to use Hunter's Mark now.
Well, or you
On
could
top-
just do less damage and be more like control-y, right? Maybe that's what they're
Yeah,
going
but then-
for.
Yeah, but then the problem with that is you just don't have a 10th level or 17th level feature.
Hmm.
Because 10th level is Hunter's Mark doesn't require 10th level is Hunter's Mark no longer requires concentration checks for damage.
Oh, okay.
And it's not 17, I think it's their capstone ability actually. Where they get to add their wisdom to Hunter's Mark damage, and then
Okay. That's to every attack, right?
yeah, like
Yeah,
it's
pretty badass.
it's okay, but for a capstone, it's a little eh.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
then
if
there's
you
an
have,
increase
like-
in damage. I think there's an increase in Hunter's Mark damage at 7.
Because Rangers
at
generally have a
17.
bunch of attacks. Like they have their offhand, or if they're like bow, then well, I guess they don't get as many with the bow, but like offhand, they get that extra one. So if you have a high wisdom bonus, that can add up, right?
Yeah, I guess it could.
But I don't know. I'll be interested to check it out and see how it plays. I always liked the Rangers. I still thought the 5th edition Ranger was good, just because of all their terrain stuff.
Oh yeah.
I think one of the problems
just-
is that so many DMs didn't use that and just kind of hand waved and said the group gets where they need to go.
Yeah, that was the main problem. Is that it was neat if the DM properly made sure to use to work through explorations and stuff,
Yeah,
so that those features actually were useful.
exactly. So I feel
Oh,
like maybe people didn't recognize the value because just so many of them didn't get to use that part of their toolkit.
The only thing I don't like about the one D&D thing is the paladin.
Oh, because they nerf smite so much? I don't actually have a problem with that. Paladin smites were ridiculous. Or what don't you like, I should ask, sorry.
More the fact that you can counter spell smite.
Is that a good use of counter spell though?
I was gonna say, like, it definitely would suck for the paladin, but if your DM is counterspelling your smites, that just means that your wizard is able to
Yeah.
Yeah.
do his
Like, Actually,
really
if like
powerful
the
spell.
paladin takes a counter spell for your wizard, that could be like really useful. Because I don't think a smart wizard would counter a smite unless like it was about to hit him and he didn't want to pop.
yeah, that'd probably be the only
But
time
yeah,
it ever happened.
At that point, your wizard has a round of just like having some fun because the reaction's used.
It is kind of neat, like I don't know if this is true because I haven't actually looked at it myself, but I heard apparently it's like all the other smite spells, while they do cost a bonus action, you can cast them after you know that you've hit, I believe. I think they changed at least some of them so that the other smite spells worked how smite works.
Oh, like the flavored smites, like you could cast them like with searing smite and stuff.
Yeah, I believe those other smite spells are now going to be working.
That
like,
makes
you can
sense.
Call them after,
Actually,
which
it was,
makes them way better and more useful than they
yeah.
were.
Like I always thought it was weird that all the like name smite spells were all like crappier than the normal smite just because of that. Like you had to, you had to be concentrating on them rather than just be able to unload them when you got a hit.
I don't know if they're still concentration or not. Like if that might still be a thing. I don't think they are, but it's a neat thing. Plus, the one nice one nice thing about nerfing regular smites is that it allows them to put more of the power budget basically into stuff
Other
like their
things.
auras
Yeah.
and channel divinities, which
Well, paladins were always like a ridiculous class, even back in like 2nd edition. Though back then you had to have like a 17 charisma, like a 14 strength, and like I think a 16 wisdom to even make one. So like you
Oh,
couldn't
really?
even make one unless you rolled high enough on your stats. So most people like couldn't even be a paladin. Like they had a lot more restrictions.
yeah, early D&D is funny like that, isn't it?
Yeah, like there was
Yeah.
I think it was like a 1% chance that your character had psionic potential. So you could make a character and then like there's a chance that you just have psionics. Like every character makes that check when they're first generated. Otherwise
That's
you would,
hilarious.
yeah, like otherwise you just wouldn't have psionics. Which is kind of interesting. Alright, what's going on with Anvir?
The one thing I do want is DM fucking giving my one D&D fighter shit. Because the 300-second wins I'm gonna get.
But like, yeah, fighter got like really buffed, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fighter needed it. I feel like,
Oh yeah.
especially like some of the champions, it was just like, oh, you crit more. It's like kind of boring. I almost felt like the what's it called, the combat point thing. Should have just been standard, like what LJ uses, the Battle Master.
Battle Master should have just been basic fighter
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
abilities.
And then you just get other stuff depending on your subclass.
They're kind of addressing that with the weapon maneuvers.
It would be like if a monk had to take a subclass to get like key points. It's like,
Oh,
Yeah.
the new monk is insane.
Oh yeah.
They're
uh,
like they're bonus action machines now, like way
Yeah.
more. Like
Nasira and LJ would get buffed if.
is Nasira
Woo.
converting to the new monk?
I mean, I have not read any of it. Or is that an option?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to make it an option. So anyone who wants can either keep the old classes or like I'm not going to force paladins to become new paladins.
Oh,
I guess
I'm
I thought. I guess
I'm
I thought the
down.
upcoming book was like a new edition. Is it compatible with 5e?
It's supposed to be fully compatible. So
Okay.
like you can just you can keep the same character classes or you can use the new ones. It's kind of weird how they did it. I'm not sure I'm
Yeah,
a fan.
yeah.
Like some things I kind of like about it, but other things I think it's really confusing.
But yeah.
Well, I haven't read any of it. I have enough trouble like keeping all the rules straight in my brain as it is. That's one of the reasons I stopped playing with a lot of different DMs, because I honestly just don't want to have to remember which homebrew rules and which table rules are in place in each game and stuff. So yeah, I figured once it was getting used and was available or my games switched to it, then I would pay more attention.
Well,
Yeah.
if you're giving everyone the option, I'm definitely taking it.
Yeah, I mean, I would
buff.
expect a lot of people are going to take it, except maybe the paladins. But even the new paladin does have some cool stuff that the old paladin doesn't have.
Yeah,
so,
it's pros and cons.
yeah. Hey, Anvir,
Fighters just either.
do you think you're going to be
Yeah.
changing to the new cleric or sticking with your classic Twilight?
The only thing I don't like about it is they kind of changed Channel Divinity a lot.
Yeah.
They just made Channel Divinity like lower level Wish, effectively.
Oh, really? Like you can only? Is it like? See, I haven't
So,
read
the new-
anything about it yet.
yeah, I haven't read any of
the
the
new.
broadcaster
No,
ones.
so I've been watching the new the broadcasts where they are talking about the 100% concrete. Yes, this is what it's going to be. Versions with Jeremy Crawford they've been releasing.
Yeah.
And they've said that what Channel Divinity is going to be is pretty much when you get it is you can cast any 5th level cleric spell for free once a day.
And they've pretty much
Jeez.
said that like you can keep playing the old classes or play the new ones, right? Like that's their ruling.
Yeah, they do. Apparently, they're putting certain like yada yada yadas in all the classes where it would be applicable.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like with their new they're doing a new divine strikes kind of feature that is inherent into cleric instead.
Okay,
of
so
being
they're kind of
off.
adding some stuff to everything, but also giving people the option to play the older classes.
Yeah, so like the
Interesting.
new version of cleric has just inbuilt into it the choice of do you want to be the more spellcasty based or the more martially based.
Hmm.
So what they say, what they apparently have on the cleric page itself is a little blurb, pretty much saying that if you are using one of the old races, you
Or
or
old
one of the old classes, you do not use both the blessed strikes and like superior cantrips or the whatevers. You choose one of them to keep.
Hope they don't make this too complicated. I want to be like opening my book every time, like, wait, is this an old cleric or a new cleric?
Well,
Well, apparently, what they've said is most of it will be baked into the rules of and like quite clear, like
Alright.
where it is.
See, and
one
that's.
thing
Or go ahead.
yeah, the one thing I do like is Fido's Indomitable actually has a use now.
Oh,
Because
Indomitable.
before it was just a roll. Before, now it's a reroll plus you add your Fido level.
Yeah. All
There's
right.
a lot of cool stuff. They also changed the Destroy Undead. Instead of Destroy Undead, it's now Sear Undead. So instead of just, at certain levels now, you can just kill very low level undead, where, like, honestly, you could probably kill it within 2 seconds anyway. And it's instead that when you do it, you can damage any undead.
Oh, okay. Like in general, or are you talking about like lower level undead? You can just damage them instead of turning them?
Just all undead when you use your channel divinity. You also take a little bit.
Oh,
of
it does like gradient. Interesting.
So functionally, probably works the same as Destroy Undead, but it
Yeah,
just
and that's
does-
what they've said. It does enough a little bit enough damage that, like, at certain levels, you're probably still going to be just like instantly destroying these tiny little pissants.
But then you get chip damage on the actual.
Yeah, the exact quote they used was like, "Yeah, sure, you'll probably still instantly destroy all the little skeletons, but now you can also piss off the lich."
Yeah, you can sear them a little.
I don't hate that.
Yeah.
I think it's D8s or something like that. It's like instead of like when the challenge ratings would be going up, you get like an extra D8 of damage or something like that.
Yeah. All right. Well,
That's what it was. That's what it was in the UA anyway. I don't know what they're actually going with.
I was really hoping that JJ would show up by now, but I think we should be good with the 4 of you. This is like this is gonna be, I think, a tough battle, but you guys have a good amount of resources, so let's see. Oh, right, Anvir, would you be willing to scribe today since Johan is not here? Put you to the bottom of the list.
I could give
it a go. So I will put you as scribe. We already did the recap, so I think we're pretty much ready to go.
Yeah, I think we left off after Anvir's turn.
Yeah, it was the Layer's turn.
I swear, if this player attacks me again, I'm going to cry.
Leave me alone, Layer. Leave her alone. Alright.
Oh, apparently I started using my Twilight Sanctuary. Hold on, let me make sure.
Oh yeah, I think we used I think we were using the same aura because you have the Circle of Power.
Yeah, I just saw that the last thing I clicked was that, and I haven't got 10 HP yet. So
Yeah, it's probably good you're giving out temp HP now.
Yeah, I think I started doing it because I went like to halfway.
Yeah. Alright. So the Lair. Let's see, what's it doing this round?
It will attack Elvin.
Hush.
Oh, didn't it Wall of Force someone, or try to? Tried to ward a Wall of
It
Force.
tried to Wall Force me.
And you, like, teleported out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what the area of effect by Anvir is.
Alright, so... excuse me. LJ, you were, like, charging it, looking like you were about to jump up.
Yes.
Alright, so the Lair, or the Elder Brain itself, is going to target you with an effect. I need a DC 18 Charisma save.
That advantage.
Oh, an advantage. Alright, because you're in the aura.
Yeah, I remembered very specifically that this is Circle of Power.
Oh, alright. So you are affected, and you suddenly feel your feet anchored, as if you cannot leave this space. So you are unable to leave the space, but you can repeat the save every round to try to shake this effect.
So it's an effect, not a condition?
No, it's not a condition, so you can't shuck it off. Can't make Masira unable to move. Alright, so that's it for the Lair. The Elder Brain goes. It is going to... well, it kind of flails its tentacles around, and you see the these octopus tentacles below kind of pulse a bit.
Oh no.
And let's see, from the tentacles, another one of those vampire things slips out.
Oh, great.
That is it for the
Okay.
Elder Brain. So next up, well, this thing is dead. We'll roll initiative for this new thing.
It gets an.
Did not roll well. Alright, so the Elder Brain's turn ends. Nasira.
Oh, I honestly don't feel like I have many ways to be effective. So I'm gonna try and skirt this sigil and go up and try and punch this brain. See how squishy he is.
Alright, so you can
Like
parkour up the
literally-
wall,
Up the wall?
because he's 20 feet up. It's floating.
Oh yeah,
down.
sure, if I can. Wait, let's see.
So,
Can I... Wait, let me try the Q thing. It's so hard to do on a trackpad.
so where did you start? Like here?
I think I was here. Or was I here?
Yeah,
I think it was here.
I think you're there.
Yeah. Alright, Q. Oh gosh.
So you have to run 15 feet up the wall to be able to punch it, because it's at 20 feet.
Okay. Oh, no, I don't actually want to move. So when you let go, it automatically moves. Okay.
If it's too much of a pain, you can just, show me the path you're taking. It's fine.
Well, I wanted it to count for me, honestly. Okay, so if I am trying to avoid touching the space that the rune sigil is in. So I'll add 5 feet and say that takes me, what, 35?
Yeah.
Oh, that's still only 30
That'd be
if I go down here. Okay, 30. Oh, yeah. Okay, so then, yeah, I've still got 20 feet left. So yes, I will parkour up to the brain.
Okay, so you go, because you have 50, right?
Correct.
Okay, so you go rushing south of the sigil, and rush up the wall to 45 feet. Go ahead and take your attacks.
Nope, fun stuff.
Alright, 18 will strike it. The brain kind of quivers as you rush up, holding the wall for a moment, punching it.
Is it? I'm not sure. My connection might be funky because I've clicked the damage twice. There it goes.
Oh, there it is.
I don't know if you're gonna see more, but there's one.
So it takes 11 on the first punch. Has to make a concentration check.
So my affinity for this new dagger, does that mean I won't not hold it? Like I'm holding it in one of my hands, or I just won't take it off my person?
It means you want to always hold it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say that my second attack would be with the dagger.
Yeah, I mean both of them would have to be because one of your hands is holding the wall.
Well,
But
and
the
and with my parkouring, I figure kicking might be harder as well. I don't know. All right, let's just play with it
You can
because it
also
sounds fun.
kick too, yeah. It's true. You can hold the wall and kick. 14 would actually hit it as well. It's not very
Oh, really?
armored. Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, you let me know if it's just 5 or if that dagger does anything else.
Another 5 points. Now remember, you can replace the dagger damage with your unarmed damage because it's a monk weapon.
Oh, I did. I put a 1d6 in there.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh well, I guess. Am I still 1d6? Yeah, we're only level. I don't know. Anyway, so I'll spend a key point to do two more hits.
All right. Makes its concentration check. So you do a key. Definitely getting its attention now. Yeah, 16 hits for another 10.
And let's do a kick for the last one.
You 11 or 10 in monk?
Yeah, 24 will strike as well for another 11. Nasty flurry of attacks.
All right, and then I believe I have only 5 feet of movement left, and I'm not allowed to stay up on the wall. I have to land, so I think I probably have to, like, fall.
Yeah, you'd fall 10
Nice.
feet, so I need an acrobatics check, which I'm not sure if you can fail depending on how well you're. You could go down 5 feet, then fall. Yeah, so you just kind of do like a little.
Well, and I
flip.
have my slow fall anyway, so.
Yeah, so you just land down below. Alright, so your turn is ending. Right?
Yes, that's all.
Alright, so before your turn ends. So I think the people with the ones are the ones I have psychic connections with.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's just me.
So, yeah, before the end of your turn, the creature is going to have, oh, actually, that wouldn't work because you get spread out now. That's right, that's what I was doing before. I was pulsing.
That's the other reason I decided to just run in.
Yeah, too far away from everyone.
Alright, so it's going to end the psychic link on you, LJ, which will give you disadvantage on all attack rolls, checks, and saving throws until the end of the brain's next turn. So it severs the link, causing you great mental anguish. That's it for Nasira. LJ.
So this would be with disadvantage, but I am going to take out the javelin lightning and throw it at the brain.
Alright. You hurl a javelin up at it. Oh, good roll.
Oh.
Yeah, 27 or 29. Or you don't have
Or
flank, so 27
flank
will strike. Doing 10 points of piercing.
And
I cannot
also
imagine
one-
this thing being good at dex saves.
And also the lightning. If I'm correct.
Oh no, it doesn't.
No,
have
it
to
doesn't
make a
affect the
dex save.
creature. It just affects creatures in the line. So you and the
No,
creature
no, no.
don't take
Each
the,
creature in the line, including you and the target.
excluding you
Oh, wait.
and the target.
Oh, excluding you and the. I've always thought it hit the target.
No, on a hit, the javelin.
No, because then it would
the
zap
target
you as
take-
well. You just lightning yourself and everything.
On a hit, the target takes damage from the javelin plus
Oh,
46.
yeah, the very last bit.
Oh, plus the dex save.
Actually, does it need a dex save? I think.
No, it doesn't. If
Yeah,
it's a
On a
target.
hit.
Yeah, if it's a target, it doesn't require a death save.
It's the very last line. On hit, the target takes damage from the javelin plus 46.
Alright, so
Yeah.
give me 4d6 lightning.
I think.
As same amount.
Alright, 16 lightning. Alright, so it is zapped. That is your turn ending. And it's just gonna drop the wall of force now. Eldwin.
Apparently,
Alright.
it's concentrating on something as well.
It
Well,
was
it's
the wall
not
force.
anymore.
Alright, for my bonus action, I'm going to activate my Blade Song.
Okay. So you are blade singing again. Oh, and you get a charisma save at the end of your turn, Leo.
So,
Let's see if you can shake it with advantage. No, you are
Ah.
still stuck in that square.
It was a straight roll anyway because of the severed link.
Yeah.
I thought that was with attack rolls.
Alright,
Uh,
so Eldwin, what are you doing?
Alright, so I use my bonus action for Blade Sing, and then for my action, I'm going to cast Telekinesis.
Alright.
And then, using that telekinesis, this could go terribly. I don't know if this will work doing this to an Elder Brain, but let me make sure I'm in range. I am, because he's 20 feet up. I'm going to use a telekinesis on the Elder Brain. So it has to make a contestant strength check with against my intelligence.
Okay.
Okay.
Where are you trying to move it to?
20 feet down and 10 feet closer to me.
Alright, so you pull at the Elder Brain. It has to make a strength check. What's the DC?
10. I rolled really low.
Okay, ooh, 21 will pass. So it,
Cool.
you tug at it, but the creature just floats there, unaffected.
I'm going to move up a little bit and end my turn here.
Alright, so the Mind Flayer creature is going to rush forward 30 feet to here. Then it's going to...
Wait, question.
Yeah.
Was that path wide by on my...
No,
attack
well, it
altitude?
tried to... Because you have a swing of 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
Let me see. Could it have done that without getting within range of you? I think it could have.
Probably.
Just has to do this. Yeah. So it was not trying to get oppied by you, if that's what you're asking. It is going to do a Disrupt Psyche Blast, which you're all pretty familiar with.
Surely. My favorite. Intelligence save,
Luckily, it miscalculated and did not include Nasira, because these things aren't as smart as the Elder Brain. So I need an int save from the three of you, as it tries to once again incapacitate.
And then that's with advantage.
Yeah, this would be an advantage for all of you. DC 15. Alright, so Leo made it. Eldwin made it.
I'll be surprised if Eldrin didn't make it.
I failed a couple of these.
Yeah, he's failed them
Oh.
before.
I completely forgot to give temp HP to LJ when he ended his turn, eh?
Oh,
Excuse me. What about you, Onveer?
What about me, sir?
Int
Intelligence
save from this thing's incapacitation pulse.
Sorry, missed that.
I don't know if you want to do. Well, I guess you have advantage on this.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Hey.
luckily you as well. All three of you resist it. That is it for the Vampiric Mind Flayer. Onveer, new round.
I will. Oh, what will I do? I'm gonna do yeah, I'll do a second level guiding bolt at it. Just the little vampiric bastard, Eldrin.
Alright, so you're blasting this guy?
Yeah.
Alright, and also I think Leo Jr. is asking for his temp HP.
Yeah, I did mention it, but I wasn't sure if I was allowed to do it so late afterwards.
Sure, I'll give it to you.
Because I completely forgot that to even do it with him and Eldrin.
If you're
Right, now-
yeah, if you're doing them late, you also missed me. I think.
Oh, that's true. Now, do you have advantage on this guiding bolt?
No, that would just
Okay.
be the 22. I forgot to unclick advantage from the saving throw I just did.
So you would indeed blast him with a 22. Doing 17 radiant. Excuse me. winding the creature and getting its attention. Also, it now is offering an advantage. So, Onvir's turn is ending.
Yeah, I don't really have any good bonus actions to do.
The lair goes. Alright, so unhappy with you running up the wall. Actually, wait, let me see. Does it wanna... Ooh, actually...
Also, not to, call myself out, but isn't it the layer action now?
You go before the lair action.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, isn't it the layer action
I think
now?
that's what he's figuring out.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now.
Sorry, I thought you said it's the Elder Brain's turn. That's
No,
fine.
the Elder Brain... Well, he's technically controlling the lair. But yeah, it's the lair action now. Let's see.
The Elder Brain, you get 2 actions in a row?
It does. It's bullshit.
This one creature fighting 4 people gets more than 1 action? What is this?
Alright, I need to look up Wall of Force for a moment.
Oh boy.
I wish I had a grappling hook. I would totally put that hook into this brain for you all to get up here.
Probably
I mean-
just try and buy one.
Leo's the only one who really needs it. You can just run up. Me and Elle doing
Right.
range stuff.
Yeah, I forgot our rogue isn't here.
Even then, he's got a crossbow.
Yeah. I should have tried moving him down 5 feet with my crusher. I was thinking I didn't want to move him away from the wall because then I wouldn't reach him. But I didn't even
Thing
think
is-
about moving closer to the floor.
I mean,
Probably won't
you
matter.
couldn't have done it because you're holding it with the wall with one hand and you're stabbing him.
Okay, so
I
Right,
we'll do
but my
this.
crusher feet would have allowed me to move him.
Hello.
Oh, is it on any hit or is it just bludgeoning?
It wouldn't have been on the dagger hit. It would have been on bludgeoning hits. One of the.
Oh, right.
on-
Sorry.
Right. Yeah.
Someone asked me something.
I was just like, I have a weird suggestion. Shouldn't the fly thing be the amount of squares it's up? Because,
20 feet.
how do you... Yeah, but that's what I mean. If you only do 2, then how do you do increments of 5?
You don't really. It's, right now, it's kind of like if you're up 15, it's a 1. Because I don't have a... Because you can only go up to 9, obviously. There's not really a great Roll20 system for flying. But it comes up not much, so... I just
That's
make it
fair.
work. Alright, so it is going to do another Wall of Force. This time, it is going to put it here. Basically, taking Onvir out of the fight. As it basically closes off this hallway. Concentrating on that. So, Onvir, you're on the other side of this wall. And I don't think your ability pierces through it.
Does it say anything about stopping?
Wall of Force, I think, affects nothing, can pass through, immune to all damage. Let's see. I believe spells and abilities can't pass through it.
The exact wording I'm reading about it says that nothing can physically pass it.
Yeah, but the usual rules for line of effect, like if you were standing on another side of a wall with your aura going, like your aura wouldn't go through the wall unless there was a way that, like, a line could go through the wall. You know what I mean? So it's just basically acting as if you put a wall there. That's
Okay,
under
fair
just the
enough.
rules for a wall.
That makes sense. I just wasn't sure because it specifies physically.
Alright, so he is now concentrating on that. So that is it for the lair.
Where is
Brain-
the wall of force? Yeah, I can't actually see it.
It's basically here. I'll draw it. Or I'll put some stuff out to represent it. So it is basically just blocking off that area in front of you.
Yeah, then.
Alright, so that's it for the layer's turn. Brain is concentrating on that. For the brain's turn, it is going to float forward. To over here. I have to roll a d6 for something.
Oh, that thing can move farther than I thought it could.
So it luckily does not recharge its thing. And floating over you, it is gonna whip a tentacle down at... Yeah, because the ceiling is 30, so it can't go any higher than this. It's gonna whip a tentacle down at Eldwin. Actually, it'll go for Nasira. She looks easier to hit. So Nasira, 26 versus AC.
Yeah, obviously that hits.
Alright, so you are struck with the tentacle for 29 bludgeoning.
Ooh.
And you become grappled. As one of the tentacles is now holding you there.
Okay.
That is it for the Elder Brain. It only gets one tentacle. Nasira.
I'm gonna draw a boomerang.
Alright, so as you are wrapped up by this thing, luckily not restrained, you pull out your boomerang. Oh! Well, actually, that will hit it.
Oh, really?
It
Wow.
does not have good armor. Bink.
I'm gonna move it 5 feet closer to the floor.
Okay. What does it get, like a save for that, or is it just move it?
No, it's just automatic
Okay.
after bludgeoning damage.
Alright, so it sinks down to 15 feet.
And then would I throw the dagger or would I not? Yeah, I don't want to let it go, do I?
No, you wouldn't want to throw the dagger.
Dang it. Okay, then I will.
Alright, oh, and it has to make a concentration, which it makes.
Also, not to help you out, but I feel like I remember the tentacles doing something else.
That's not yet, but thank you. I know what you're talking about, but that doesn't happen just yet. Oh, wait. Sorry, it is the start of your turn. You would take 9 psychic damage, Nasira, at the start of your turn. I thought it was the start of its turn.
I felt like I remembered something about it doing weird things with its tentacle, but I haven't seen that stat in years.
I haven't played this in a while, not for 50.
I'm gonna use I'm gonna use Physician's Touch, Hand of Healing, and when you use Hand of Healing on a creature, you can subject that creature. No, that's not what I'm looking for. You can also end. Oh no, it doesn't include grapple. Never mind. All right, so I'll just do a tiny little bit of healing on myself for my.
All right. That is it for.
Oh wait, I don't know if I'm not high enough level yet to do this unless I spend a key point for Flurry of Blows. So never mind.
All right.
All right.
So you threw your boomerang as your action.
Well, that was only one of my action attacks, though, so that's what I was considering, whether I had any other options.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think I have any other options.
Alright, so your turn is ending. Remember, your boomerang is kind of on the floor here now. LJ.
Yes, with it being 15 feet down. Bonus action, activate the ring of jumping.
So remember, you can't currently leave your space.
Is it ended my turn?
It just lasts until you make the charisma save.
Oh, fuck.
So yeah, you would have to, at the end of your turn, you can attempt the charisma save again, but right now you can't leave your space.
Well, I still activate the ring and jumping.
Alright, so you get the ring going for when you can leave your space.
And I will... hate to say do nothing, but,
So
Three-
another unfortunate thing, I don't think his Anvir's aura will affect you guys while he's on that side.
Yep.
Because of the line of effect rules.
Item interaction, I will take out a spear and throw it at the brain.
Alright, you hurl another spear up at it.
Where are you? There's spear.
Yeah, 16 would strike it. Doing another 9.
And that'd be it.
Okay, con save. Makes it.
Con?
For him. He has to make
Oh.
a con save. Now you would make a charisma save. To try to... Oh!
There we go.
So you end the effect. You can now leave your square again.
Haha.
As your power of what's charisma? Like power of personality prevails, and you fight off its influence. Eldwin.
Alright.
Anyway.
In ways I want to do this, but yeah, this will be funny. I'm going, I'm going to cast with my action, Steel Wind Strike.
Oh.
Okay. So are you just attacking the brain? Or the one on the ground?
Both of them. Brain first.
Alright, yes. 28 would strike it.
You have advantage on the little bastard.
37. Alright. That definitely got its attention.
That was a really good roll, actually.
Oh, DC 18.
Now the one on the ground.
Oh, he made it.
Yeah, he would have made concentration.
Dang.
Poop.
It was actually pretty close. Alright, and yeah, that would ping your guiding bolt advantage, so 22 would strike.
Thank God.
6 force to this guy. And that would put him to wounded.
Now this guy, a little funny. I'm going to teleport right on top of the brain.
Give me an acrobatics check. As you poof up to unstable ground.
Yeah. Hold on, do I have...
I'll say the DC for this is 15, because he's kind of slippery up there.
Also, just double checking because he's still marked with it, but he's not doing those wild surge stuff anymore, is he?
Who's not doing the... Oh, right. Yeah, you would have to do the wild percentage chance roll, so D100. I'm forgetting about that.
Oh, they are still doing those, okay.
Yeah, I
Oh, right,
wasn't
no,
sure
that's
if you
right.
said
That
we
was from
went
his
over.
side story, so yeah, no, we can just take that off you.
Yeah, I just wanted to check because he was still marked with it, so I don't quite...
Yeah, no, we can take that off you. We'll say, because I wanted to do that as part of the other guy's story, but then he ended up going, so. So yeah, give me an acrobatics DC 15. Try
Alright.
to keep your footing. Uh-oh. So, with an 8, unfortunately...
It is a 22. I have advantage because of Blade Song.
for acrobatics
Yeah,
checks?
Advantage? I thought it added your intelligence.
Where... It...
You have advantage on dexterity.
You have advantage on dexterity acrobatics checks.
Oh, nice.
Oh!
Alright, so luckily your blade singing keeps you stable, and you are on top of the brain. Alright, so at the end of your turn, is legendary.
Oh, I didn't even think to ask, but would my Twilight Sanctuary go through the walls at all? I don't think so, right?
Alright, so at this point, it is going to target this creature down here as a legendary action, who will pulse with psychic energy. And I think there's only one person near it, so unfortunately, LJ, you would take 14 points of psychic damage, which I think luckily your temp HP gets most of it.
What is the new temp HP? Is it higher or lower? Since my turn ended. Oh wait, no. Yeah, outside
Wait,
of area.
does he need to have a psychic link for that? Because Eldwin's not marking it.
No, he didn't do it to Eldwin.
Oh, sorry.
Would his temp HP go through? Or the Twilight Sanctuary go through?
Well, not since the wall was put up, but if you had temp HP from before, you still have them. So I think they would absorb, yeah, exactly. They
Yeah.
absorb what you just took, mostly. Alright, so that was the end of Eldwin's turn. The Psychic... Well, the Mind Flayer Vampire is going to... I can't do anything about Eldwin right now. It's going to rush over to Nasira and attack you. So it starts with a claw. 16?
Misses.
Oh, that would miss. And then a tentacle. Oh, 15. So yeah, that would miss as well. It jumps, attacking you, but to no avail. And actually, at the end of its turn, the Elder Brain, I think it's going to legendary again. Doing another... Where is it? Oh, you know what? It can do a tentacle attack. Yeah, it'll do that. It's going to tentacle attack you, Eldwin. Or not Eldwin, yeah, Eldwin. This other
Trying to get me
stuff
off.
is not- yeah, it does
Dodge
not-
the tentacle and he'll smack himself.
hit himself in the
Probably.
face. So he does a tentacle whip up on top of himself.
And dodges it and hits itself.
Which I think is a disadvantage.
Correct.
So 15, no, that is gonna miss. Alright,
Does it
it's the
hit
new
itself?
round on there.
Mino like wall.
Wall,
You
wall
know,
no
like,
good.
Damn. So I'm just gonna do. Yeah, me no want to roll either, so I do 6th level spell magic.
You can't dispel wall force.
I think you can, can't you?
You specifically can't.
You have to
Okay,
use
wait, would I know that?
I'll give you an Arcana check if you want to use a bonus action.
Sure, I don't really use bonus actions much at the moment. Anyway.
See what you know about Wall of Force. You don't know. You can certainly
Damn it.
try, as the, the famous saying goes. But you're not sure how to get rid of something like this.
Do you have any? No, sorry. I guess.
No helping him. He just kind of sits there, like, sadly tapping on the other side. Frowny face. Guys. Let me in.
Well, now I've been full of doubt. I thought. Now I'm doubting myself. 'Cause I thought it did, but now I just don't know.
No,
It
yeah.
does
The
not.
spell actually just specifically
It is
says
immune
that.
to all damage and cannot be dispelled by dispel magic.
Alright, since we're all telling him, yes, you can't dispel the Wall of Force. If you rolled
Well,
high enough, you'd know that a disintegrate is the only way to get rid of it, or disrupting the creature's concentration.
Oh, I thought that was already shared out of character. I know that Onvir doesn't know, but...
So
I'll
what do
see
you
here,
want
then.
to do?
I mean, I want to do a lot, but there's nothing I can.
Needs one of
Oh.
your people, maybe, to do something. Oh, did you end your turn?
Yeah, I can't do anything.
Alright, so Onvir, for now, is stuck. The lair will go. So... this rune is going to light up. Wow.
Oh shit.
And I need Eldwin to give me a con save. DC 17. Oh, alright. So you suddenly go wow, disappearing and reappearing. Where is it? I'll just put you as far as I can. Wow. Over here.
Oh, that,
Oh
God.
oh no.
That is it for
That's
the
funny.
lair. You're just
Like,
like
what
about
the-
to stab him again. It's like wow, wow, and now you are out there.
Well, that
Uh,
makes my choice a lot easier.
The brain goes. It is going to, let's see if it can recharge. Does not, luckily. I guess it will. So it's holding Nasira. So I think it's going to try to whip LJ with a tentacle. Whoopsh.
No.
20 versus AC? No, I think that missed you.
Fuck no.
Alright, so it whips at you but misses. It's going to reascend up 5 feet. Then it is going to move 20 feet to the north.
Motherfucker.
So that is it for the Elder Brain. Nasira, at the start of your turn, since you're still being grappled, it would do another 9 psychic.
Okay.
Oh,
So
I
I'm
should
just gonna-
mark the Elder Brain as winded because it is taking a good amount of damage.
I am going to punch this guy in the squid face.
Alright, so you kind of punch at, 26 will strike, doing
And give him a
9.
stab.
19 punches him again, doing another 6 and putting him to badly wounded.
I'll spend a key point, and I'm going to punch him again.
Flurry, alright, third punch. 26 will strike, another 9.
And then I'm gonna item interaction, pull a boomerang, and like it would be at disadvantage though because I'm in this guy's face, right?
Yes.
If I spend- Okay, all right, then I'll just kick this guy. I've got a boomerang in my hand though for next turn, but I'll go ahead and
Alright,
kick him with
So
my last
you have a
attack.
knife and a boomerang, you do like a snap kick, bam, right to his face. 26 will strike for 11. Ooh, he is really wounded, but still up.
Oh man! All right,
Unlucky.
that's all I got.
Alright.
Oh wait a second. Wait
Yeah.
a second.
Yeah, waiting.
These guys, oh, I wonder, were these guys immune to poison? I can't remember if we discovered that or not. I'm gonna try it anyway. I'm gonna
Okay.
see if I can do a little extra damage. Gonna be physician's touch poison. After unarmed strike, and here it is, hand of harm. Oh, it's necrotic. It's not poison. I forgot. Okay, I don't think that hurts him, does it?
Alright. Let's see.
Or maybe he takes half.
I think you're thinking of the fact that you can more.
He's resistant, so he would take 2.
Okay.
But yeah,
I
he is
suppose
still
fear
up.
is not enough. Okay, I had to
Very,
try.
very close though.
All right, that's all I got.
LJ.
Yes, I'm trying to figure
Oh,
out. this
sorry,
is-
real quick. At the end of his turn, he is gonna whip at you again with his tentacle.
Oh, do I get a
that
save
would miss.
for the grapple, or that's that's an action?
You have to use your action to break that.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So we would miss you, LJ.
Trying to figure out what I need to jump on top of him.
No, you could jump that if you have the thing on. Is your movement
Yeah.
is what, 30?
Yeah.
So yeah, this is 25. So like as you're jumping up, because jumping doesn't take extra movement, so you can just jump up and like slash at him as you go past. You would fall then afterwards.
It doesn't take extra movement, but it does consume your movement.
Yeah, but I mean jumping up doesn't take extra movement. Like vertical movement, I don't believe is part of the movement usage. It's just like, just part of your normal movement.
So I'm able to slash him if I jump. Would I be able to land on top of him?
You would have to do. You're guessing you'd have to climb up him. If you're attacking him, you can't do that. But if you wanted to like grab him, you'd have to put your sword away, and then you could climb up him. But that would be in athletics, assuming you could stay up there.
So, I'm wondering, if I run and jump and attack him, I stab my sword into him and use the sword and also grab the sword to propel myself on top of this thing.
Alright, so that would be an attack. So you can try it. Go ahead. So you rush over and use your ring of jumping. Jumping up towards him, you do your attack.
Also, I can't save.
What's your con save for?
But drop poison. I don't think they'll need poison.
Oh, poisoning him.
Yeah.
Alright, so 27 would strike him. Go ahead and deal damage. 9 points. He gets a con save for the drow poison.
And also can't save for the wall of force.
Yeah. So let me do those. First for the poison. Makes it 15. Now for the concentration. 14, yeah, that would make it. So you stab your sword in and are using that to climb. So give me an athletics. I'll say again DC 15 because this is not an easy surface to climb. It's all slippery. Alright, so you manage... Or wait, no, you used all your movement. So you would be hanging off the side right now because you have 30 feet of movement. So I'll say you're on him like with your sword stabbed in, but you can't climb up yet because you don't have any movement left. So you're just kind of hanging off him.
Trying to figure out.
Alright.
Is there any way I can get my other two tabs off?
Not if you're using the sword to hold yourself on him. You know, because it's stabbed into him. You couldn't, like, pull it out and slash again. But at the end of his turn, he's going to try to pull you off with a... what's it called? Tentacle attack. Whoopsh. Nope, 17 would miss you. If you're holding on, the tentacle whips against your shield, like clanging. That is it for him. And you. Eldwin.
Oh, one quick thing. As
Yeah.
I was wondering, could I use my item interaction to pick up the spear?
Sure. So you got your spear. Alright, Eldwin, what are you doing?
Alright, I'm going to just run up full 40 feet here.
Yeah.
See that we're trapped behind this wall of force. I was hoping I didn't have to use this. And I will cast Disintegrate at the wall.
You son of a bitch. Alright. The wall is completely annihilated as you disintegrate. just turns it into a bunch of sparkles. Alright, anything else?
That is all I can do.
Okay. So that is it for the wall. The Vampiric Mind Flayer is going to disengage from the spell. No, I think it's just going to attack Nasira, hoping to bring her down. So multi-attack. First with the claw. Oh, natural one will miss. What did you say?
Disadvantage from the poison, or from the poison condition.
Oh, is he poisoned?
Yeah, the Hand of Harm poisons you in addition to the necrotic damage. I just forgot that the necrotic damage wasn't poison damage.
That's weird. So it does necrotic, but it poisons you.
Yeah, it's weird.
Okay.
It wasn't like originally Hands of Harm didn't do that, but when you reach level 6, that's when it's that last paragraph in the thing I just.
All right. How long is he poisoned for?
I think it's just till my next turn.
End of your next turn.
Your next.
All right. So a 26 would become a 14, and he would miss.
So that was worth it after all that position study.
Yeah.
All right. So Anvir, the wall is down. Oh, and sorry, I forgot. When you hit him, LJ, that would put him to wounded.
Nice.
Anvir.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out positioning and stuff like that. Quick question: when Eldwin got teleported, because Wall of Force is see-through, right? So I would have seen that.
Yes, like you saw him poof back there.
Wasn't he on top of the Elder Brain? So he was a decent distance away from it, right?
Yeah, but you're not sure. Well, you saw that rune flash, like maybe part of the layer action, which is what teleported him.
Does the rune seem expended?
It almost seemed like a vortex warp effect. I don't know if you are familiar with that.
That's one of the very few spells I think I've never heard of.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a great one.
Yeah.
Is the sigil is the rune like expended after it did that, or it seems like it's still?
You're not sure. It glowed for a moment and it happened, but the rune's still technically there.
Okay.
I'm going to. Is the area I'm in right now considered dim light?
No, because there's a light effect near you. This one here. So I think you're just if you stepped back one, it would be dim light.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't quite sure.
It's like a light spell lighting up this. Pretty much the whole area in there is lit up by light spells. Or some kind of magic.
I will. I'll just run down into the corner here.
Okay.
Are those tentacles giving cover at all?
Those no. Those are just kind of flailing around. But they haven't attacked anyone yet. They're just kind of like undulating.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how like big they actually were. If they were actually blocking my view of this guy over here or not.
No, you can still see him.
I'll just do a quick little guy in bolt at him because I know my cantrips are not great against him.
Alright, so you throw out another guiding bolt. Oh yeah, that's gonna hit him. So he is seared for 18. Falling over, twitching. Barbecue.
That is all.
Alright, at the end of your turn, you gain some temp. And also at the end of your turn, the brain is going to try to whip at LJ.
Right.
Whoopsh. Oh, crit.
Shit.
So that would hit you. For 45 bludgeoning. See, wow, he rolled really well with those. So he just slams up against you as you're holding on. Let's see. He would grab you. And yeah, basically he's just grabbing you right now. But you are still technically holding on. I'll say make another athletics check to try to keep holding on.
Yeah.
Because that did hurt.
Is inspiration reroll or advantage?
Advantage if you want to use an inspiration point. You gotta claim it before.
I will.
Alright, inspiration point. Inspired athletics. Advantage. Excuse me.
Yeah, that almost could be. 18?
Yeah, 18 is enough. So you hold on for dear life. Very wounded. Still hanging on to this thing. So that's it for Anvir's turn. The lair goes. I think it's going to target Eldwin. Give me a charisma save.
Oh, gosh dang.
Wow. As it tries to bind you in place. It does not like you. Nope. So you would fail.
You.
Did you say something?
No, I have a. You
Oh,
said
okay.
I'm grappled.
Gotcha. So. Yeah, charisma save. Yeah. So you can't leave your current space.
Really?
That is it for the lair.
DM, you said I'm grappled, correct?
You are grappled. Yeah.
Grapple is a condition, right?
It is.
Can I use one of the dolls to give it to Eldwin?
You probably should have done it earlier, but sure. Wow. So you use your ability with Eldwin. Although if you do that, no, you know what? I'm going to say it's too late. But yes, you could have technically done the chaos to like suddenly instead of you, it would wrap around Eldwin. Because at that point, I would have changed who I was targeting with the layer action. So yeah, next time you can do grapple.
Yeah, got it.
Just
Also, that would kind of screw with the laws of physics of it, considering Eldwin's like 60 feet away from the thing.
Yes.
Look,
Yes!
it's a weird god thing, okay?
It's a
weird
Tritza god.
Loki
It
thing.
makes sense.
Yeah, well, you'd have to try it to see what would happen. Like maybe it would fail, maybe it wouldn't.
I can't wait till LJ takes his level on cleric.
Yeah, he goes to worship this little doll.
Yeah, I'm totally
Alright.
going cleric.
So the Elder Brain goes. Does not like you hanging on. Oh, that's to recharge. Which it does not. It's getting really unlucky with this recharge.
I am
God.
fine with that.
Bet you are. So it does not like you hanging off of it at all, LJ. So it is gonna try to hit you. Well, wait on. Maybe there's a smarter thing you can do. Have to roleplay
Wait.
this thing as in 21.
Can I scratch into any time?
Yes, you could.
How am I meant to play this monster? It's smarter than I am.
It is. This thing's supposed to be
I
like
know
genius
what
level.
it
Why?
Oh
What?
no, I can just transfer it.
You have to
Yes,
do
it
it
does.
when the effect hits you. You
Yes.
can't do it once the effect is on you. So basically, you redirect it to someone else.
You can transfer a condition to an ally.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a custom thing, but the meaning of it is when like an effect would be put on you, you can redirect it.
Okay.
'Cause, yeah, it's
okay.
not actually a thing. I made it up. But yeah, like you can't do it after it's on you. It's basically when it's about to hit you, you can instead put it to someone else as a reaction. All right, so sorry, what's this thing doing? It can't do that because it's not recharged. Any of these spells help? We can try that. Yeah, I think it'll try that. Who has a little wisdom?
Me, totally me.
You're a liar.
Me never.
Aldrin and I are probably the lowest.
No, you're a wizard with high wisdom. You're trying to lie to me.
Wizards are.
I mean, compared to the other two.
He has a
um,
flat whiz multiplier.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
true,
but
I
Pretty
guess.
sure his wisdom's 10.
Alright, let me read something really quick.
Yeah, I'm fair sure Eldwin and LJ actually have exactly the same.
Alright, yeah, I
number.
think it's smartest to try this, because if it works, it'll be very effective. Eldwin, it casts a spell. Or it is casting a spell.
It is within 60 feet of me.
It
I believe.
is.
Yeah, if I see it casting a spell, I'm going to counterspell it.
Alright, so you
Or
attempt to
counter.
counter. You would have to make a caster check.
Fun.
DC is. So it's an int check. DC is 18. It's a powerful spell.
Oh no. A brain thing casting a high level spell, I have a sneaking suspicion.
Alright, so unfortunately, that would use your reaction and he would still get it off. So I need a wisdom save.
Advantage.
Yeah.
Ah, that's right. Stupid advantage. This is why I'm not good at playing a.
Thank God for
super
advantage.
genius. Should have hit Anvir. Alright, so luckily the advantage would save you and you'd resist the effect. That is it for the
Targeted
Elder
me, I have a
Brain.
plus 10.
Nasira.
So I will. I guess since I don't. This guy's dead now, so I
Mhm.
guess I'll just throw a boomerang.
Well, you could also run over and pick up the javelin lightning.
I'm grappled. I would have picked up the javelin
Yeah,
of lightning
oh, yeah.
long,
Oh, and you
long
would-
ago if I
You
could
would
have.
take 9 points of psychic damage at the beginning of
Yeah.
the turn, by the way,
Okay.
from being grappled.
2 miles away.
So yeah, boomerang on the brain.
Alright, boomerang on the brain. Oh, crit.
And
Nice.
Russia.
I'll move
15.
I'll move him 5 feet downwards. I don't know if that makes any difference, but I'll try it anyway. And then I will draw a boomerang and go again.
At advantage because Crusher.
Yes, thank you.
Oh,
Good
Yep.
thing.
22
Thank God.
would strike. Hitting him for another
Better
12.
roll too.
Pretty sure that's all of us until your turn, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. Thank you for. I always forget that because I don't crit that often. So yeah. Okay.
I had a character
Attack
that I
roll,
really wanted.
advantage until the start of my next turn. Nice. Okay. So I don't have any more item interactions to draw my last boomerang. So I'm going to second wind, and that's my turn.
Alright, at the end of your
Right.
turn, he's going to try to slap you with another tentacle.
Oops, I sent my
Okay,
action
understood.
surge instead of my second wind, but you knew what I meant to do. I'll put that back.
Oh, 18 would just miss you, luckily. Now, unfortunately, LJ, at the start of your turn, you would take 9, falling unconscious. Because of the grapple.
oh, you had. So close.
Alright, so you would fall and take a death save failure from the fall.
Oops.
Now,
Alright, so that.
I am curious because dying is a condition.
Oh god.
Oh, can you transfer dying? Oh, it's a good question. You want to try to do it?
Could I?
I mean,
Which
that's a
option
risky
that-
thing to try to transfer. Do you want
Can
to?
I switch my perspective and make the Grey Wanderers my enemies and the Elder Brain, my
Yeah.
ally.
The Nasira's dying.
That is the most. If you do that, that is probably the most toxic thing.
I'll let you try it.
No.
I won't tell you what's gonna happen.
Can I? Is there any way I can make the Elder Brain my ally and transfer his name?
Well, he already told you about that.
Yeah.
So do you want to try to transfer dying to someone else? You know that might end
Is it-
poorly for whoever you transfer it to.
Yeah. I know.
Try to break my ability. Do you want to try it or not? I mean, anyone you hit with it would not be, Actually, I don't think you can. No one's within range. Yeah, everyone's out of range right now because of how high up you are.
Lucky.
Alright, so you would fall, as I said, and take a death save failure at the end of your turn. He is going to send a whip over at Nasira again. For another, 22 versus AC.
No, that hits.
Alright,
Hit that would have hit
so
me.
he slaps you for another 14. But you're already grappled, so. Eldwin.
Alright. I cannot move, right?
Not this turn. At the end of your turn, you can try to make a charisma save to drop it.
Alright. Within 60 feet from me. So I'm going to cast at 4th level Scorching Ray.
Alright. So you
5
fire
meters,
a bunch of flaming rays at it.
all at advantage.
Yeah, 24 would strike with the first for 7. Yeah, 27 would strike for another 4. Yeah, 15 would strike for another 6.
4
That'll
and
be another 6. Okay.
5.
Yeah, that would strike for another 5. So that would put it to very wounded. Anything else?
Can I do anything else? I don't think I can. No. That will be my turn.
Alright, so that is it for you. Into the new round. Well, I guess actually before the end of your turn, he'll try to whip Nasira again.
Just a quick question, because I didn't think to ask, because I thought he was out of range. But is LJ technically in range for the 10 HP? I know it won't get him Marvel.
He wasn't before. Technically, he is now, but he's also dying now.
Yeah,
he
I
fell
know
to
it won't
the
get him
ground.
up, but I thought we had talked about, like, I could do it for, like,
You
a
can
win.
still give it. He just can't,
Yeah.
do much with it until he's awake.
Yeah,
again.
so you can put temp HP on the dying ally. It just will. I mean, it could be. Well, technically, because with the rules as written, I think if you attack someone with temp HP, like it would still count as an auto crit.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
too
no,
bad
yeah,
because
that's
I have a plan to do later anyway. I just wanted to clarify if we had
Yeah.
said that I can for someone who's dying still.
All right, so Nasira, 18, I believe, just misses you.
Correct.
Anvir.
I cast heal.
Nice.
Oh boy!
Okay. Did not see that one coming.
That's why I was asking, because I knew I was going to just get him up in a second anyway.
All right, so you are no longer dying, just with
Are
a
you putting
level
that-
of exhaustion.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm gonna
Another.
play a slightly risky game and move up a bit. I want to try and get more people. Maybe.
Yeah, I would have loved to have been in your aura ages ago. I just haven't been able to move the whole time.
It's been
Break
holding
that
her,
grapple
holding her
somehow.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically, LJ is still grappled too. It doesn't release him when he fell off.
Oh.
I want to move, but I'm scared of these bloody... Okay, can I do a bonus action to see if I can tell if this can be reactivated?
I'll give you an Arcana check if you want to try to tell how that works.
Yeah, that, like, I'm probably not going to succeed, but, like, that's the thing that's limiting where I want to move them.
Okay. So you think that effect is used? You don't think it can happen again? Though you don't think that these effects are necessarily proximity-based, so it might not matter if you're... Well, depending on what spell they cast, like, would be more their range than, like, walking over them.
Okay. No, yeah, that was the thing. I wasn't sure if they had, like, a range or something that I needed, like, could try and avoid.
Yeah, it's hard to know without knowing more about what they are.
Sure, if you
Uh,
get Eldwin and Nasira anyways, like, so, you might not.
Yeah. I'll just move up to here then. Because,
Oh, you can. Never mind.
Yeah, it sounds like it won't really matter if I'm in proximity or not, so I'll just stand on that one and hope
We
for the
just need to
best.
finish this guy off.
Alright, so the layer goes...
I just realized I don't think I did my charisma save for that.
Oh, yeah, sure. Go ahead and do a charisma save. Nope,
Yeah.
so you are still stuck in place.
Yay.
The layer... I think it's going to try to stick Anvir in place. So I need a charisma save on Anvir.
I'm actually decent at those.
Alright, DC
Okay.
18. Ruh-roh.
Oh.
Oh,
I
well.
mean, it doesn't matter too much. I'm probably not going to move anyway.
Yeah. Alright, so that's it for the layer. Now, 2 of you grappled, 2 of you stuck. The Elder Brain goes. It is, it's been feeling it. It looks pretty wounded. Oh, there it is. Alright, so it is going to float back up to 20 and float kind of over this way. Actually, before I move, let me read what its palette does. I know where it should go. Oh, that's big. Okay, so it can do it all over the place. Well, sort of. Alright, so it's going to float down this way. To here. And it is going to use its pulse or mind blast that just recharged. So I need int saves from everyone. It's a bunch of psychic energy pulses through the area.
Oh.
Everyone at an advantage because you're in my world.
DC is 18. Alright, so
Sure that's
Anvir
not high?
luckily made it, and Eldwin, the other 2 did not. So this is a save or suck. Those who failed it will take some psychic damage.
It's nice knowing you guys.
If I remember correctly,
Ooh,
this is really shitty 'cause
37.
you did it first round.
And be stunned. Alright, so Nasira, unfortunately, is down and stunned. And I don't think you're down, AJ. Now, if you want, LJ, you can transfer the stun. You have to say it now, though.
In save?
Well, you failed the in save, right?
Yeah, but it's intelligent save otherwise.
Yeah, to
Okay.
drop the stun, it's an in save.
I will transfer it to Eldwin.
Alright, so Eldwin
Dang.
becomes stunned.
Well, there
Well,
goes my concentration.
Yeah, unfortunately, that would drop his concentration in blade singing.
Yeah. Oh, that hurts.
But
That
you
hurts a
can,
lot.
you can drop this a lot easier, so hopefully it's worth it. Alright, so that's it for the brain. It did its pulse. And now it is Nasira. So unfortunately, being down, I would need a death save.
Are you incapacitated while stunned? Because I'm pretty sure Blade Singing
Yes.
only hit someone. Yeah. Okay, I couldn't remember.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's one of the only things. Oh! Well, you're supposed to whisper it, but I'll take it. So you
sorry, I
pop
forgot
back
about
up.
the whisper.
That's fine. You pop back up at 1. You do have the exhaustion, but you can act normally on your turn. Yeah, you can't put it
Okay,
on someone
wow.
who hasn't.
All right, but I'm still stunned, right?
Yes, unfortunately. You can do an
No.
in save at the end of your turn to try to drop it.
Yeah, so I can't do anything with my turn. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Yeah. All right. In save, yeah, obviously is pointless. Oops, that's not what I meant to do.
Yeah, initiative.
Roll for initiative. This is ready to go.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, you are reeling from the blast of psychic energy. Still grappled as well. LJ.
I'm gonna use my action. Well, first of all, stand up.
So you can't move while you're grappled. You would have to break the
I will
grapple.
use my action to try to break the grapple then.
Alright, so that would be a DC 15 athletics or acrobatics.
Wow.
Oh, geez. Alright, so you try but are unable to break the grapple. Unfortunate.
It's 20 feet up in the air and I cannot move. Fine.
Alright, anything else?
I will use my adamant action, pull out a spear and throw it at it. Oh wait,
Alright, you can throw your spear from prone. I mean, it's just disadvantage. But this thing has
you
a
said
low
I'm
AC.
grappled. Am I
You're not
grappled by a
restrained, though.
tentacle?
So if you have a spear, you can throw it.
Am
Oh,
I
but you used
grappled
your
by-
action to try to break free, so yeah, never mind, you couldn't throw
Yeah,
it.
never mind.
Alright, so
Am
you
I
gain
grappled
your...
by a tentacle?
Yes, it's still holding you from when it hit you before.
Could I, if I did, could I action surge and attack the tentacle?
You could try.
I will action surge and attack the tentacle. Don't
Alright.
grapple me.
So you attempt to attack the tentacle. Go ahead and make an attack roll. It would be disadvantage because you're prone. But 24 will strike.
And has to do that con
So
save.
10 points.
That's only the first time you attack poison, and it takes an action to replay it.
Draw poison is already applied from last session.
Yeah, but you've already attacked it once, and it saved.
Yeah, it saves, so you have to reapply it to keep getting the effect. But you do hit it for 10. And I'm going to say it's going to choose to release you, screeching and retracting the tentacle.
Cool. So I stand up. Would I have 10 feet of movement or 5 feet of movement? It's going up at 15.
You would have 15 left.
No, my speed was half.
Yeah, so
Because
wouldn't
it's
you be
awesome.
at 30? Oh, you mean... Wait, why is your speed halved?
2 levels of exhaustion.
Oh, you have 2. Okay, so then you would be at 5 feet of movement right now. Let me mark you with that so I remember.
Oh yeah, you had 1 left over from before.
Alright, so yeah, unfortunately, you probably couldn't do much. So your turn is ending. At the end of your
No.
turn...
Before
you
he
say
does
something?
that, I will take out a spear and throw it at him.
Oh, from your extra attack. Alright, so you take out one of your spears and throw it.
Right.
That would actually hit him. 10 piercing, alright.
And that would be my done.
Alright, at the end of your turn, he's going to try to slap you on the ground. Whoopsh. Oh wow, that was really bad rolls. Nope, you would miss you with advantage. Alright, Eldwin.
Wait, why advantage?
Because he's prone. Oh, he got up. Never mind. So yeah, I would just miss him. Eldwin, so you are stunned. At the end of your turn, you can try to drop it with an in save.
Okay, I just realized
Advantage,
I
right?
have
As
my
part of
bonus.
that dole effect? I mean,
Yeah,
you have
I
it-
thought he stood
I have
up.
advantage anyway.
He has advantage anyway.
Alright, so you drop the stun at the end of your turn into the new round. Well, actually, I'll say at the end of that turn, he's going to whip it on Mir. Whoopsh.
I just realized I absolutely already died.
22? Yeah, I think that's
yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
get you on Veer. So you are slapped for 20 bludgeoning. And he is going to grab you. As the tentacle wraps around you. Alright, so that
Nice.
is it for him.
I'm just going to do a second run right now because I know I'm going to take damage immediately again.
Yeah, that's fair. So Anvir, top of the round.
How much damage do I take?
Another 9. That would be another concentration.
Oh yeah, I rolled it. I rolled it
Oh, you did.
immediately.
Oh, that's what you were
Awesome.
talking about. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So I'm grappled.
Yes.
I will grab onto its tentacle and cast a 4th level inflict wounds.
Cast what?
Inflict wounds.
Oh,
4th
inflict
level.
wounds. Alright. You attempt
I don't
to-
like this thing, so I'm also going to cast use an inspiration point for it.
Alright. So you attempt to do inflict wounds on it.
Is that necrotic?
So it, in response, let's see, I think it's still, yeah, I haven't counterspelled yet, right?
Maybe.
No, you have not.
You said it was 4th level?
Yes.
Alright, so this is gonna flash, and I have
God,
to
that different
do,
spells.
yeah, I have to do a check, because that is 1 level higher. So what's my
Hello,
ins?
you bastard.
Well, low, you bastard.
Eldwin,
I don't think I
I don't know
can.
if you can... It's a spell? I don't know.
No, so he
Yeah,
got
but you have
a 21, so that would definitely make it. So he, as you grab him, casting your spell, this thing flashes and you are countered.
Thing
Oh,
of
boy,
with
what
counterspell, it
the hell?
specifically says a creature you could see.
That's annoying.
And you can't counter the runes, technically.
Cool,
Anything
that's
else?
my turn then.
Alright, so your turn ends. You give yourself temp. The lair goes. Oh, who got stunned from that last one? Oh, LJ did. So you and Nasira are vulnerable again to the lair stuff.
No, I moved it.
Oh, you moved it.
Eldwin.
That's right. Eldwin did. Ruh-roh.
Oh, does that move the?
Yep. Yeah, we found out about last session.
Let's see.
And also Andre wanted to study that. We'll have a chat about it.
Oh wait, no. That's the Elder Brain thing that does that. This is hard. It's running out of moves. I think what it's gonna do, because I have to play this like it's a genius. You're forcing it to a corner. So it's gonna do another Wall of Force. Wow. Which I think he can do this. Let me double check. Yeah, he can. So he is going to do another dome hitting you two. With a 10-foot radius.
This motherfucker.
This motherfucker. Luckily, that would break the grapple on you, though. So you can no longer...
Is it still... Is it inside or outside of it?
You guys are inside. So you can still be affected by Anvir's stuff, but yeah, the Wall of Force is kind of CCing you. For the Elder Brain, Eldwin. You're the big threat right now. Alright, oh, let me roll for recharge. Does not. Because that's definitely what I would have used if it could have. Alright, sorry, this thing has a lot of abilities.
Oh, you're fine. Also, this is giving me time to figure out what the heck I'm gonna do.
Okay, yeah, I think this won't do much good. So, yeah, I think it's just gonna throw it. No, wait, you're out of range. You can't do that. Well, it kind of can. It'll float over this way and do a tentacle whip down at you.
Rude.
Are you currently...
I am blurry.
You are blurry? Okay, so disadvantage. Oh, 17 becomes an 8. That would miss. Alright, that ends its turn. Nasira.
I take 9. Is that correct? Or did he get too far away? Am I still grappled?
I think he would have been dragging you, technically. Yeah, because when he's grappled, so you'd probably be like over here.
Okay.
So yeah, you would take 9 and that would go to your temp, luckily.
And then I get an int save.
Yes, at the end of your turn to drop the stun. Alright, so you unfortunately are still stunned. LJ, I don't think there's anything you can do, right?
I can try to punch the wall force that would do
Alright.
absolutely nothing.
So you're punching the wall of force. At the end of your turn, it's going to do another whip at Eldwin, but wouldn't miss. Whoosh, Eldwin.
Finish him.
Alright. Still 20 feet in the air, right?
Oof.
It is.
Alright, I'm gonna first cast Firebolt at it.
I think you're still stuck in place, right?
I am. Yeah.
Okay. Well, 29 would strike it. 9. All right. No, it's still up, but it does have to make a concentration. Oh, it fails.
Oh,
Oh my
that,
word.
I didn't expect
Well.
that to...
Sometimes you roll a
Happen.
natural 1. All right. What else?
Well, that ruined what I was going to do, so now I'm like, Funny enough, that, I guess for my bonus action, I'll activate Blade Song again.
All right. You start a blade singing. Anything else?
I can't move, so that will be my turn. And then I have to make a save.
All right. At the end of your turn. Ooh. Yeah. So Anvir, is your stuff down? Your auras? Or did you just take those off because you were in the thing?
I just removed them because it didn't seem like there was a point of it being there.
Alright, so those are technically still up. So it is not happy about that.
I'm guessing
It's
a
gonna-
15 doesn't pass.
For what? Oh no, that would fail, yeah. So it would miss Onvir, ending its turn. At the end of Eldwin's turn. New round, Onvir. What are you gonna do?
I don't have much I can do. Sacred Flame, I guess.
Alright, so you hurl a Sacred Flame up at it.
Yeah, I don't know why. Sacred Flame is the one and only spell I can't get to use the right spell pieces.
Oh wow, it's a good damage roll.
It's a 19, not 17. I don't know why. It's the one spell that won't use the right DC.
Alright, so... Yeah, it's gonna have to burn a legendary. It's gonna legendary to resist that. Because it cannot take a big hit. So it resists the Sacred Flame. Anything else?
I did that, but now that I think about it, I actually do have something I can do. I used a cantrip.
Alright, what else you got?
I will do... No, not much, actually.
I can't hear you. Hang on. Let me turn you up a little.
He's contemplating. Yeah.
I'm just kind of mumbling.
Alright.
He was looking through his bonus action things.
Which there are not many.
Have,
Yeah,
what's it
mine, I
called? What's the cleric one? Spirit weapon?
Yeah, I don't have it prepared because the thing only moves like 20 feet, and 9 times out of 10, people are moving around more than that, or there's multiple enemies, and then I can't get it to another one.
Can it fly? Like, can you go vertically with that? I'd never thought about
Yeah.
that before.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't have that, so
No, yeah, I just kind of occurred to me that I'd never tried that, so.
Alright, so Onvir, your turn is ending.
Yeah.
Alright, the lair. What's the lair do? It's running out of options. So Eldwin, you're still stuck on the ground, right?
Yeah.
Give me... No, actually... damn it. Are you still stuck to the floor, LJ?
No, I got up and prone.
Alright, give me a charisma save. Doesn't want you jumping up again.
Would this be with advantage?
Yes, his aura is still up. That aura's been doing work. That's made so
Yeah,
many
it has.
checks. Alright, so yeah, you would luckily resist. Okay, the Elder Brain is going to play his trump card. And he's going to attempt to cast something.
He's
I
gonna try and run away.
I'm gonna attempt to counterspell it.
Alright. Counterspell DC 17.
Alright. I'm going to use an inspiration on this.
Alright, inspired check. A good idea. So, hint. Ooh. Alright, no artificers. Alright, so unfortunately, that would fail. And the brain is going to plane shift.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so the battle is won, though. You have defeated it, but it seems to have escaped. No one's down right now. So luckily, yeah, you guys who are grappled are no longer grappled. What do you all want to do?
Oh shit.
Am I still stunned?
Well, we'll say time passes and that wears off. 'Cause it's only for like a minute.
I'm gonna start ritually casting detect magic.
Okay. So you cast, or you're gonna wait 10 minutes, right, to try to cast this?
Yeah.
Is anyone else acting? Let me know, otherwise time is passing.
I'm gonna drink a potion of greater healing.
Okay, get some of that health back. Alright, so you would get your cast off. You would sense a large amount of energy coming from all these tentacles over here. And some energy coming from this last symbol. The other two symbols seem inert, though. And I guess, actually, you would see, let's see. Yeah, that's all you'd see off just from like where you're standing right now. Oh yeah, I don't know, Envy, are you doing the rest of your Twilight HP? Oh, it's on mute.
We lost him. Oh no.
He's muted for right now.
Oh, maybe he stepped away.
Might have stepped away, yeah.
Alright, why don't we do a break then? Since we just finished the big battle, we can do a 10-minute.
Okay.
Give him a chance to come back afterwards. Alright, see you guys in 10. Alright, what's going on?
Yeah.
I have no clue what the hell's going on with my mouse. It is so dodgy right now.
Bastard mice.
Well, it's got 87% battery apparently, but it just keeps disconnecting.
Hmm. Yeah, those, what are they called? Mice, the wireless ones? I was never a big fan.
Well, it's the one that came with the computer. It's a Mac one.
Ugh, that's even worse. No one likes Mac stuff.
Hey, I got it for free, so I'm not complaining too much, and it's the only working computer I have.
I was just jossing Mary there a bit. I thought she would defend Mac.
Oh no, I don't give a shit about Macs. They're crap.
Wow.
It's so funny that people say things like that who don't use Macs.
Well, he's.
I do use Macs.
Do you? Okay. So
I'm playing on Mac right now.
exactly, so I bought this Mac Studio last year, but on my previous MacBook, not MacBook, iMac, 23 years. Online streaming, everything, no problem. 23 years. No need for antiviruses, nothing.
Here's my problem with Macs. They're great if you're a creative person, but for just everyday use, they are not that great.
I'm not a creative person.
But
The reason my household, has Macs is because my husband was a graphic designer for 22 years. But yeah, he is. But I'm the one that works from home now and uses Macs all day, every day, and I'm not a creative person.
well, let me rephrase that. For work and business and creative, like for creating and working, they're all right, but for like actual everyday use, they are not that amazing.
Well, I use it for everyday use. I love it. I prefer it. And yeah, I know PCs very well because I know it's an opinion. I'm just saying.
This is what you were expecting me to do.
Yeah.
Well, no. That's what I'm saying. Is what I'm like. This is my preference, but other people are always like, Macs suck, PCs suck, and I'm like, people.
It's all just tribalism. Like they're pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, tribalism is a good word for it.
My biggest problem with it is just like you can't play like 90% of released games on it.
Yeah, that's probably
Like
one
what?
of the biggest downfalls. Like if you get
Like,
Steam,
I
most
can't-
of the games are unplayable.
Like, I can't use mods, but I've played lots. I've played WoW. I've played Baldur's Gate. I play stuff on Steam. Like,
Yeah, but like
Most of
more
the indie
AAA
games are
stuff.
unplayable.
the what?
I mean more like more AAA stuff and stuff like that as well.
Well, and
like,
indie games, like a lot of the indie games are unplayable on Mac.
well, great example here. Hold on, let me just open my Steam
Like
library
it took
real
them forever
quick.
just to get World of Warcraft to be playable on Mac.
Really?
Yeah, it
Because I
wasn't
haven't played World of
originally.
Warcraft. I haven't played
Apparently
since
there's
Kata, and I played on a Mac.
Oh,
Apparently,
I
there's
mean,
there's like a bunch of extra hoops they have to jump through for Mac
Yeah.
OS.
Who does? Oh, the developers, because Macs they're not written in Visual Basic that everyone can write viruses to. That's why it's so much harder for developers
and
to do.
everyone makes
Mac stuff on
software
Mac.
in.
What's that?
And that everyone makes software in. That's kind of the good and the bad. It's hard to do viruses, but everyone does their software in Visual Basic.
Okay.
But, like I said, it's all just different types of computers. I more just say it to Raz. Not because I actually think, PCs.
I mean, I'm well aware that I'm well aware that there's pros and cons, and I'm also aware that preference, plays a huge role. But I grew up using PCs, and a lot of my schooling was on PCs, and a lot of my first few jobs were on PCs. But then when I first used a Mac, I wasn't exactly there was stuff on it where I was like, I don't know how to do this, I don't know how to find that, But the more I used them, the more pleased I became with my PCs. There was always a degradation of performance within the first year of having something, and that was even if you were doing all the antivirus and all the maintenance and all of these.
That was more back in the day. I don't experience that as much these days.
Really?
Yeah,
'Cause
my old PCs had that a lot, but this one I've had
Yeah.
now since 2015. It's almost 10 years old, and I've never had an issue with it.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I think back in the day, I think
You
that was
do
definitely true.
maintenance and antivirus software and stuff like that, right?
Not really. All I really do
Oh,
is reinstall Windows every couple of years.
Hmm.
I don't really do anything else. It just auto updates all the the software, like virus
Why do you have
protections
to-
and stuff.
Why do you have to reinstall Windows every couple years?
Because it gets a little wonky, like because you get too much stuff on there to keep track of, and I think like it just degrades the performance a bit if like you don't reinstall the OS.
Oh, maybe
It's
that's
like-
what I was experiencing then.
Yeah, because like
If you're-
you'll
if you're-
install
if you're-
stuff that might affect like like you don't actually have to. I just do it more because like I actually been lazy. Like I haven't reinstalled Windows in like 5 years, and it's fine.
Hmm.
It's
Okay,
just
it took me
something
10 years to load into Steam. But this is why I don't like Macs. Of the 104 games I own on Steam, 27 are playable on Mac.
Yeah, that's kind of the bad part. The gaming selection. But, you know, anyway, okay, so we were doing a 10-minute thing. You got the magic detection going. What do you want to do?
First, while we're here,
7:10.
I guess I'll like investigate the like tentacle part over here, see if there's like anything hidden or anything.
Alright. So yeah, the tentacles continue to writhe, and this like eyeball thing up here is just kind of looking around nervously.
I did the after combat version of my temp HP just so everyone can
Oh, there you
quickly
go.
check that out.
Get some more temp for those who can benefit from it.
I'm keeping the aura up still for a little bit because that aura actually lasts 10 minutes for the power.
Oh well, he was doing the thing, the ritual for detect magic, so it would be down by.
Oh, I missed that bit.
Yeah,
It was probably when I was trying to fix my goddamn mouse.
yeah. So unfortunately, yeah, the save aura would be down, but damn, did it do its job.
Yeah, I did.
There's so many saves you guys made because of that.
I just realized I did an 18 for everyone but Elduin.
Yeah, thanks.
Some anger there, I think. Some unresolved issues. But yeah, so what are you gonna do? This thing seems nervous, but it doesn't seem like it can do anything to you. This might be like part of the layer or something.
I'm gonna. I don't like that thing looking at me, so I'm just gonna take a firebolt and shoot at it.
Alright, so you're just gonna
Throw
start
the rest of the
attacking
oil
it.
we have on it.
Alright, so as you start attacking it, it begins to screech.
Ooh.
Writhing its tentacles around a bunch, but it doesn't seem to be able to actually do much to you. Its tentacles don't seem that strong. So after a couple of shots, it just slumps over dead. All fried. Though actually, as you got closer, now that you're done attacking it, you think you see some kind of magical signature coming from underneath the tentacles.
What? School?
You would have to see the item to know the school.
Oh, right.
You just know there's magic down there. Because now that this thing is dead, it's not giving off magic anymore. And you would see there's something still there magical.
Can I tell like how deep in the tentacles it is? Without.
It's under them, so you might have to dig through some of them.
Like, hey LJ, can you help me dig through this?
Yeah, I'm coming over.
LJ's limping a bit. Usual LJ after battle.
Yeah, usual.
Alright, give me a strength check, the two of you. As you're trying to get these larger tentacles out of the way.
Would you give me advantage, or I just make another one?
You would be at disadvantage, but you could use, like, I don't know, inspiration or something to boost that.
Oh, I'm gonna come up and place a hand on him before he starts digging and just give him guidance.
Alright, so you got a guidance at least.
I'll use inspiration on the strength check.
Alright, so that cancels out disadvantage. Oof.
Whoa.
Guidance roll D4. 13, yeah. So you are able to move some of these tentacles to the side with some effort.
Just because I'm curious, I want to roll.
We're all like tugging at the tentacles.
Eh. Oh, here's
Well,
going
you are
nuts.
probably like among the fresher of us.
He's riding the adrenaline from the battle. He's just like, all right. So actually, I need D20 rolls from some of you.
Oh,
I think it's everyone but me.
Yeah. So it's LJ, Nasira, and Eldwin for the wish list item.
oh.
Oh, all right. So it would be now LJ and Nasira roll off.
Go off.
Roll off.
Autobots roll out.
All right,
Ah.
Nasira. Give me a D100 roll.
Oh, hi.
No, you can't use an inspiration on this.
I wish.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, it's better than the 12 I rolled.
Well, yeah. I mean, honestly, you have to get. I think it's well above 75 or 80 to even like move up to another range of rarity.
Yeah, I'd imagine most of it is just the uncommon.
Yeah.
Wait, where's your wish list?
It's near the
Oh, there
very
you
top.
are. Okay,
I only have
so.
one uncommon, so.
Oh, do you? Oh, I see. So. That is that. Just take a quick look at that.
It was like the Tasha's thing for monks. Just
Yeah.
like Amulet of the Devout and whatnot.
Oh, the one I told you about?
Moon. No, I mean it's like I've had monks in my parties that have used it before. I don't know if it's one you told me about or not.
All right, so there
Maybe not.
is a interesting scaly-looking belt hidden underneath the tentacles, which I'll say you'll recognize it because you are a monk and you've heard of these.
I think you actually took the thing I told you about off.
Oh yeah, I mean I have a wish list elsewhere, but as far as like us being limited to 4, like on Lou's like wish list, I try and put the things I want the most,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's usually a good
Yeah,
way
because
to
I
do it.
remember you did have it at one point. You must have removed it when you changed the limit.
Yeah.
All right, so I assume you're gonna grab that.
Oh yes, I would tell people what it is with some excitement.
All right. Other than that, you can try to collect essence from this creature. You're not sure what exactly it is, because it's not an Elder Brain.
Can we try and discern that? I don't know what kind of check that would be.
That would probably be either religion or arcana.
Well, I have decent religion.
Okay. Alright, so...
That would just be the 20.
You think that this this creature might be like some sort of old, like almost eldritch type creature that maybe the Elder Brain had summoned here to enhance its powers. Though, unfortunately for the creature, it doesn't have much ability to defend itself unless it is like working through the Elder Brain. Almost like a way for the Elder Brain to enhance its abilities. But its essence might be quite valuable, as usually you'd have to go to some like Eldritch Plane of Horror to find something like this.
So some far realm bullshit is what you're saying?
Yeah. Exactly. Far
What would it be
bullshit.
to harvest it?
So if you want to get bonus essence, you would need training in all 3 knowledges.
The
Can
Can
same
we
Otherwise-
combine? Well, none of us have nature, that's the problem.
So you could still collect its essence, you just wouldn't get the bonus essence.
Okay.
So I'll say you do that.
I know both of them are alchemists. Does that change anything at all?
Oh,
And I'm an
alchemy?
herbalist.
Yeah, both of them do have
Yeah.
alchemy, I know.
Yeah.
So I'll say if you have alchemy, that would help you. All right.
Awesome.
Yeah, because I know you've said that, like, can replace it when it's, like, 1, but I wasn't sure if this was some special stuff.
So, an alchemy supplies check?
No check. You
No
just
check?
get some extra.
Okay.
So you get 250 of this special Maho essence.
Got it. I'll put it in the bag.
It doesn't have a
Listen,
CR attached to it. You would need to do some kind of research to know what you can do with it.
Mm.
Like that other
Uh,
thing.
What
Lou.
session is it?
Okay.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
It is session. Just looking at it. 127.
Would you mind dragging that belt into my inventory? Because I don't think the compendium is shared. I
yeah,
see
sure.
that you were able to look it up, so thank you. That saves me like creating a custom item.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, you've said Darkling. The same kind of Darkling, or just coincidental?
It's coincidental.
Okay, yeah, because I know there's like the Fey Darklings, and I was like, that surely not.
No, it's not the same.
Thank you, Lou.
Yeah, I didn't think
It's more
so.
like a void-like creature.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, what do you want to do? Oh, and I'll say Eldwin. Actually, any of the spellcasters. You think that you can attempt to drain the energy out of this rune now that the creature is dead to gain spell levels, like to recharge some of your magic, basically.
I say we try that anyway, just to not leave active runes here should the Elder Brain return.
How are you looking on your magic levels on Veer?
I have nothing above 3.
Then you're slightly more tapped than I am.
I don't know if I could even do this.
So to do it, you would need to do a religion check. DC is 20. Failure
feasible.
might bring about the loss of the magic.
I can try.
I think you're actually better suited for this than me then.
No, religion is intelligence.
Alright, so
Alright,
you're
I
gonna
also
try.
have religion.
I'll give it a
Want me to
go.
try?
You
You
gonna
want me to
guidance
try?
yourself?
Yeah, there's a point actually. I will guidance myself.
Alright, good luck.
I mean, you can have it if you want, Eldwin. You just said go for it, so I was like, sure.
Like, if you're not comfortable doing it, then yeah, I'll do
Oh,
it if
it's-
you want guidance me.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Alright.
I'll give it to him instead, and he can do it.
Alright, so give me a check. Arcana. If you're doing, it'd be Arcana for you because you're doing it for.
No,
Oh,
doesn't
the
matter.
I
D4
guess
can't
it's the
beat it.
same. Oh, yeah, that's gonna
Doesn't matter.
fail. So unfortunately, you would fail to absorb, and the energy would just like waffle out to the ether.
But the rune is gone, right?
Yeah, the rune. Well, the rune was pretty much unusable now that the Eldritch thing was dead.
Oh, okay.
It was just some stored magic.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Might have helped that Mind Flayer guy was, hey.
Yeah, you're not sure what happened to him.
Like, do we want to continue? It might be less dangerous now that the Elder Brain's gone, but there is another hallway.
Oh,
I
sorry. There are a couple of other things you'd find in here besides the wish list item.
Nice.
Let me write those in chat. So you got the essence, you got the wish list item.
Loot.
I think we'd also discovered that more or less these vampiric guys would be next to useless after the Elder Brain was gone, but I don't know if that counts with it being in a different dimension.
Yeah, I mean, it could absolutely come back. It might not want to completely abandon its lair, so I feel like we should just clear out anything that might be useful to it here.
So you would notice that this creature has 8 metallic rings on several of its tentacles. Investigation might give you some more information about this.
Do you mind guidancing me for this, Veer?
Sure.
Investigation.
Can I give him a hand with this, or would it just be him?
Anyone can make this roll, so multiple people can roll if they want.
I mean, I feel like. Oh,
Oh wow!
Oh,
here we go. Yeah, I was gonna say like.
I rolled a 19.
So
Like on the
with-
die.
Yeah, with your 21, I'll say with your knowledge of how magic works, some of these runes on the ground are kind of lit up a little, which you didn't really notice before because of all the light that's in this room. You think the rings might be some sort of system to what's it called? Like make
Operate?
these, like operate these runes. And you would guess it has something to do with the teleporter, the teleportation thing that you passed by, based on some of the symbols there. So you think right now one of the rings is illuminated, or you think the different rings basically give the teleporter different locations to go to. Currently, you believe it's turned off, but there are 3 locations that it can be set to. Does anyone speak deep speech?
The guy who just left.
All right.
give me 10 minutes and I can.
Yeah.
I have comprehend languages.
All right.
Sure.
We're
I'm
gonna
down for
do 10 minutes. Okay, so time is passing. Okay, so the 3 destinations. One is prison, one is fortress, and one is astral plane. Or what they say.
Mhm.
They don't give
Prison.
very specific names. You assume whoever wrote these here just kind of did it as a way to remind themselves what the different runes were for. Because the runes themselves don't have any meaning. They're just meant as conduits for magic.
I will just share that with everyone.
Okay.
Actually, while we've been spending all this time, could I have cast Prayer of Healing?
Sure. You can say you did a 10-minute prayer. Let's go ahead and pulse your prayer of healing. Wow. Alright. So what do you want to do? And yeah, basically the portal is turned off right now. It's not set to either of or any of those locations.
I guess let's try and figure out. But I mean, the whole purpose of being here is looking for magical items, so I suppose we should just keep looking around.
Yeah. Giant said there were a bunch of magical signatures in the back of this cave.
He said, if I remember correctly, he said there should be. He wanted at least 3, but he detected more than that. If I'm remembering correctly.
So there is another area that you haven't been to yet. That you can
Yeah,
pass
that's what I'm
by.
thinking there. Because we haven't run into many magical items.
Also, are you still near death, Nasira?
You did prayer of healing, right?
Yes.
Let me find that.
Just because I know you drink your potion and stuff like
Yeah,
that as well.
I rolled pretty low on that. I am barely. Oh wait, I am exactly at a quarter health. And I do have the 18.
Yep. Let's check out the other corridor, I guess.
Alright. You go the other way. And we can do this as theater of the mind. So if you go back into that area, you would find there are a bunch more dead Mind Flayer vampires back there. Looks like there's about 12 or so.
Is that what our friend helped with? I was
You
wondering
might
what he
have.
was.
Well, unfortunately, it looks like there are a bunch of empty chests as well.
Mm-hmm.
When we go back there, I pick up the lantern that Onver gave me that I dropped.
Pick up the
That
what?
I don't think the
He was carrying the lantern of revealing
Oh, the
before.
lantern. Right. Alright, yeah, that's fine. But yeah, it looks like this place has been cleaned out.
Lovely.
So there's nothing much back here anymore.
I guess we leave. How many things did we even find here?
I think you
Just
found
what we just
3.
found, yeah.
You found the doll. You found the magical belt. And yeah, and the cursed dagger as well. Did you find
And my
anything else
lantern.
in the library? Oh, and the lantern, right. So
Oh,
you
we
fa-
didn't open that one cabinet in the library. Did we?
Yeah, we did. That's where the doll came from.
That's the doll,
Yeah.
right? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, that's where Ankra came from. So yeah, there was the dagger, there was the belt, there was Ankra, there was your lantern, right?
Yeah.
I think that was it. There are these rings and this magical thing which apparently opens portals. So that could lead somewhere.
Is that something that we can? But that's fixed here. It's not mobile, right?
So you think if you align the rings in a certain way, because you did the investigation, and this would be Anvir who knew this. I guess I should have explained it more. You can open portals at that portal to those locations.
Right, but we can't take this with us. We would have to do it here, right? If we used it.
Yeah, so you basically use the rings and the runes here to open the different portals up to those 3 locations.
Do we wanna like mess with them a little bit, see if we can see where some of them go? Like, probably not investigate them thoroughly.
If we're going to do any of them, I argue prison first, because Fortress and Astral Sea does not sound inviting.
Oh, I was not gonna say we do the Astral Sea one, but prison definitely first.
Maybe a short rest first.
Or a long rest.
Right.
True.
I mean, technically, you're out of danger. Everything here is dead now.
True.
Just as far as
Well,
you know.
What time
until
is it
that
right
bastard decides he wants to come back.
Yeah, but the Elder Brain would be putting itself in considerable danger just coming back alone to attack you.
Yeah, unless it's likely gonna want to rest too before it takes that risk.
Yeah, you guys had it pretty beaten.
Plus, we just either killed or severely weakened this thing.
Yeah, you killed its demon, or its void demon focus thing, which would definitely reduce what it could do. And disable
Oh, is
all
that
the
what was
runes in
doing
here.
some of the lair actions?
Yeah. So this
Gotcha.
thing was doing enhanced layer actions, basically.
White
White Daddy. So yeah, do you want to do a long rest, short rest? What do you want to do?
I will. Look, you guys tell me, and I'll put up the hut.
Do we
I'm
wanna
down
do-
for. If people want to do more today, I just need a short. But obviously, I know others probably need more.
I will say that I have exactly 2 spells that I can cast left today.
What time is it right now?
It is 7:10. Sorry, it'd be 7:30 at this point because you did that exploration
In the afternoon?
in the evening.
Yes, good. I was like, if it's 7 in the morning, what the hell are we doing?
So
been
we would
quite
be
the
here for
day.
basically. We'd be here for 13 hours if we did a long rest.
Yeah, you could rest in here. You could rest out in the tunnels if you're.
Do we have a
concerned.
reason to stay here? Or are we?
To get more magical items, because I believe the deal was we need to give him at least 3.
Right, but I think that the guy we made a deal with just took off with the magic item.
No, this is with the giant.
No, I know what you're saying. I'm saying that the mind flayer that came in here and said he was going to help in the background while we fought the brain, like, I assume that's who opened those crates and cleaned that place out, right?
Yeah,
Or
probably,
did I
but we're
miss?
talking. No, probably, but we're talking about going into the prison and the fortress on these ruins.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Gotcha.
Yeah, I think they're hoping to find more stuff.
Gotcha. I would say let's
Because
step out.
otherwise, yeah,
Let's
sorry.
step out into the caverns, and so we just. I mean, obviously, this is a stinky place. It's gross.
Alright.
Let's step out.
So
We
I'll
don't know if
just,
there's
Alright, so
Do
I'll
we want
just...
to do the library instead, so that that give me more time just to look around there? 'Cause
Okay.
we did a very
It was.
we did a
Sorry.
very quick look around.
Alright,
Yeah,
you
that's
can,
We did a short rest there and did a lot of things. The only thing I remember we didn't look there was a book that had a symbol behind it that we were like, yeah, we're not touching that yet.
You can go ahead and delete your tokens. I'll just say you go there. You don't have to actually walk there.
Okay.
So you go there and you are attempting to rest. It seems pretty
Are
safe
we-
now that this place is clear, but let me do a roll. So since we're at the end, I'll just kind of fast track this because I didn't roll any random encounters. You would long rest and level up.
Oh wow.
Ooh,
Yay, 13! Level 7 spells!
yep.
That would be a milestone.
Luckily enough for me, I already know exactly which spells I wanted to take for this level.
I do not.
Yeah, you're a cleric. You can just pick them later.
It's true.
That is
you
true.
can, you can actually just, prepare whatever.
Wait, what am I talking about? Of course it's Firestorm.
True.
Give me MVP votes. Does anyone want to make claims for inspiration?
Mm,
We didn't really get a chance to do anything much in character.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fighting.
yeah.
It's no worries if you don't claim anything. Like, you're not supposed to be able to claim, like, every session.
Yeah, I don't think I can.
Yeah, I don't think I really was devoted to my god, always willing to help. Yeah, none of these things I really did today.
Well, defeating the
say-
Elder
I can-
Brain could technically be something that would be something your god would like. Because it was definitely like a horrible, evil, like eldritch creature.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Yeah. So if
I would
you
say,
have...
like,
or go ahead.
like, I know Eldwin, doesn't, like Eldwin doesn't, think about, like, a lot of the risks when it comes to in combat, and, he was doing a lot of risky stuff, like, teleporting on top of an Elder Brain.
Fair. Let me see your stuff. Which thing are you claiming?
It's the very top. Like, I don't pay attention to the risks in a situation. Never tell me the odds.
Yeah, I guess you did put yourself in a good amount of risk, though you do have a bunch of teleportation spells. Alright, sure. I'll give the two of you inspiration. Anyone
Wait,
else?
which
Like, if you want,
Anvir and Eldwin.
Oh, cool. I wasn't even arguing for it, but I'll take it.
You
so
for
they're like,
your,
mine was a very weak argument. So if you want to say no, I wouldn't have. I wouldn't.
you for
Lou,
your
I have
god
a
thing.
question.
Yeah.
Are you able to character my character sheet because I can't?
I guess I could say it was always willing to help because I wanted to help the people of the area.
Can I what?
Use character on my character sheet because I can't level it. It's
Why
not
can't
right.
you level it?
It's not letting me. I'm clicking on the level plus character Mensa.
Try the button up next to your Battlemaster fighter. That red button.
I tried both of them.
Alright. Maybe like give it a bit. Maybe the servers are being weird. But if you're not able to do it by next time, I can take a look at it and see. Alright, so for MVP, I have Eldwin and Onvir. So you guys roll D20. Roll off. Yeah, well,
I won!
those high rolls. Alright, Eldwin, you're MVP, so you get another inspiration point.
Cool.
Alright, and we had Onvir on Scribe. Technically, Nasira's Quartermaster, but it didn't really come up. It'd be her turn this week. Oh yeah, wait,
think
this group always does
Yeah.
LJ.
Yep.
Okay. Just erase those all in LJ. Alright, well, yeah, good work, everyone. You have defeated the Elder Brain.
Are you sharing the compendium?
I am not. So,
Oh, that's fine. I'm missing options.
yeah, so let me go and do that. Also, let
So
me...
this is exactly what I was thinking of earlier in the session. I was like, at some point I can use Hand of Harm without spending key. And that's what she just got.
Nice.
So she's gonna be poisoning a lot more people.
That's gonna be nice.
I also
Suddenly-
discovered,
suddenly-
I also discovered that a couple of my macros had my martial arts die wrong. I've been rolling 1d6 when I could have rolled 1d8.
Oh.
Well, no, you
I-
only
I-
wait. Didn't
I
you just
discovered that
go to
in the-
Monk 11?
I discovered that in the middle of the session, so I updated it mid combat. What did you say, Anvir?
Didn't you just do your 11th level of Monk?
Yes.
Yeah, that's when it goes to a D8. You
Oh.
just got D8 now.
Oh, sorry. Earlier in the session, you told me like it was D8, and so I had changed it for the.
No, I was asking,
Dagger.
are you at 11? And you said no. It's like, oh, that's when you go up.
Oh no! Yeah. Oh, sorry. You said something about am I 10, and I said yeah. And so I guess you meant yeah. Okay, I misunderstood. So I updated it too early. My bad. Or at least I did that for the dagger attacks, but.
Alright, I think... Well, give it a sec. Alright, so the compendium should be shared now.
I will check.
I'm so tired. Where was JJ Goblin?
Looks like.
Minecraft.
Just didn't show.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's been online all day.